Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to our evening chit chat. We are sitting here. I've got, sweatpants and took a shower, hanging out with my coffee. What about you, Kristen? How are you doing tonight?
I'm also in sweatpants with tea, but I did not work out. So you are more put together than me.
No, I watched your video talking about Zumba. She did Zumba for a month, and has a video on it. And then I was like, all right, fine. I guess I should get on that and start working out again. So, I used to be a Zumba. Yeah.
You were a Zumba instructor? Oh.
I'm not very good at it though, but I just did free classes for all the teachers at my school, and I did kids Zumba as a after school club.
Oh, I wish I could do after school Zumba. I would do that, but if you watch last Friday's vlog, they cut all our supplementals, so the kids are losing a lot of fun stuff next year.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. That's okay.
Hey guys, we have 4 watching. Let us know who's in the chat. I see Teacher Renee. Hey Renee, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us. We have some topics, but we're really just in the mood for a chit chat, and
that's what we need in our lives.
I know. Just some hanging out time and
yep. On Zoom. I had a Zoom all staff meeting today, and I was like, when this is done, I can just look forward to my evening chat.
Mm-hmm. When I started with VIPKid, I would message my friends like, my faculty meeting is better than yours when I was in Journey.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Which journeys have you been to?
I went to the one in Washington, D.C., the most recent one.
Oh, me too.
And really, you should look for yourself in my journey vlog, because I tried really hard. Yes. I worked really hard to get every single teacher that went to Journey. Like whenever we were all in the dining hall or the main room, I would like pan my camera, or I would walk through the lines of people waiting to get in.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
I was in one of the front tables, so I'll have to look and see.
I was not in the front. I was very much in the back, like the people that came in late because they got lost in the back.
Well, I was by myself. I didn't know anybody yet, so I just walked in and said, oh, is this seat empty? Can I sit here with you guys?
That's so nice. I vlogged it, and I remember standing outside of like the meet and greet, and I just stood there and like looked at the camera and thought, I'm about to see people that I've only ever seen through a screen in real life. This is going to be so weird. It was fun.
It was so much fun. Did you shop at the store?
I got in line to get that gray zip-up sweatshirt, and as soon as I got to the front, they sold out, and I was very sad.
So should I not show you mine?
Do you have that? Is that what you have?
Yes, that's the one I got.
That's the one everyone wanted, because it was the best one.
It was awesome, or it is awesome. It's good because I can just throw it over in the morning, so.
I have one. I have one of these, but it's too big for me.
Oh, yeah.
But that's okay. It's got little VIPKid on it, and the kids think like you're official because you have it on. I mean, that's fine.
Right? Cute. Did you see the new TEFL online certification for VIPKid?
I heard about it. I haven't seen it. Is this required or just an offering?
Well, see, I tried to read it, and it sounded like an offering, but I've seen others say it's going to be required, but it just says the TEFL online certification is a new certificate designed by the China State Administration of Foreign Experts Affairs. In addition to general teaching theories, it includes research on Chinese students, characteristics, and online teaching methods for teachers who wish to improve their online teaching techniques. So that sounds like a wish. Like, this certificate is open to all teachers, and it's free too. By getting certified, you will be able to obtain a certification, which will be displayed to parents as a solid qualification in online teaching. So it says teachers will be invited gradually from May 20th through May 25th.
Oh, invited. Because you reading that, I went to the certification page, of course, to see if it was there.
Yeah.
Nope, it's not there yet. So
me neither.
Very new.
20. So some might have gotten the notification today. So the 20th through the 25th. Got it. When they'll be inviting everybody. So Oh, hey guys, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for coming. Oh, so
I
you're
can,
already in the chat. You already know who's there.
I mean, I have it pulled up over here. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. You
Stephanie, I
need
was just looking
3,000.
at that.
Whoa, you need 3,000 tokens to print the certificate. Is that the new certificate? The TESOL?
Let me see. I have it up because I was just pulling it up to look at it when I was going to tell you about it. Now I forgot how to find my tokens. So there. So let's see. Complete TEFL online certificate. 3,950 tokens.
Wow.
Yeah. Woo. I don't think I've ever saved that much, but I haven't I haven't been with VIPKid that long, so
I don't know if I ever have. I met someone at Journey who had saved up the 10,000 tokens and got her airfare to the conference and her ticket. And she told me she had saved for like 18 months. And she kept all of them in the Hutong and then moved. That's how I learned that tokens in the Hutong don't expire. That's why I made that YouTube video, which was super nice because I get questions about that all the time. And I'm like, here's this. The one video I haven't made and I don't know when I'm going to make it is the new pay scale. So whenever somebody asks me about like 2020 pay, I give them other YouTubers that have made that video because I'm like, listen, I haven't done that. And I'm not going to pretend that I have, so I'm going to send you somewhere else.
I'm like, here's Tim.
Yup, exactly.
Tim has one. Let's see. It's free, but you have to pay for the paper copy. Okay, gotcha.
But it is not required right now, correct?
It didn't sound like it. So I guess we'll get more information when it's our turn. Hey, good evening, Jason. Thanks for joining us. Cool beans.
I just do a wave. When you speak the hello and I just do the silent wave.
You know, you can speak the hello too. You're in the live chat.
You're right.
Like typing away.
Welcome to evening chat.
Right?
Oh.
I was going to say something else about it and I forgot. No, well, evening chat, right?
Yeah, I'm looking around here. I haven't looked at the promotions page. They're giving away a coffee maker, more classroom makeovers. I'm on like the main VIPKid page. I don't really come on here very much because I really just log in to go to my classes. I never actually sit and look at. Does that make me a bad teacher? Probably. I don't know. I'm just there for the kids.
I still have 3 certifications that I can complete, but one I'm like, ew.
All right, I'm gonna look.
The new voice of VIPKid.
I have the new one. Actually, the new one's pretty good.
Yeah. You're a music teacher.
I mean, they slowed the tempo down, which made me very happy because that's what I wrote to them so many times. Like, listen, we're teaching these young kids English and the songs are too fast.
Yeah.
And I wrote it over and over. I think they probably got tired of watching me learn all the songs on guitar to slow them down. I'm able to get knowledge up and grammar advanced right now, but I still cannot get space, health. Where's music? Did they get rid of music?
Somebody mentioned, is that the JCL one? Yeah. Yeah, I think someone mentioned that.
I never got it.
No, and I was a STEM teacher and I couldn't get like dinosaurs and sun. I just got those offered to me.
The only main course that I don't have is level 8+. I'm certified now levels 1 through 7. I've never taught a level 7 ever. I was scared to get anything above a 4 last year. I remember being like, the kids won't like me because I did so many years of like level 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I was like, no, the kids won't like me. They'll think that I'm like talking down to them. And
right. I have knowledge up. I haven't done yet. New grammar and new voice of VIPKid.
Oh, you should get them before the summer. I mean, why not? That's how I am. I'm like, I know. Do I want to set aside the 30 minutes to read it and then do the test? Go ahead. I do the quiz first to see like, okay, what kind of like when we teach our reading supplemental classes and we teach the kids to look for important questions before they do the reading. I'll do a quiz first knowing I won't pass it. And then I'll know like what to look for in the reading, if that makes any sense. People are probably like, that girl's weird. but that's how I do all the certifications. That way I know, like, here's the information that they really want us to know. And
it's a good strategy.
Yeah.
I did get offered the 25-minute MVP Starlight. I teach a lot of Starlight, and right now they're doing some kind of testing with a new Starlight. So, but I haven't had any yet. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let me look here. I'm going to do an update, and then we can tell them what we're talking about. I am 4 away from the big milestone that we previously talked about. 4.
Go for it. Tell them what you're 4 away for your milestone.
All right. So I'm 4 subscribers away from the 7,000 subscriber milestone on my main channel, and I'll put it in the chat. But if we get it while we're here on this live stream, I told her that we would do a giveaway for $7 Starbucks gift card for 7,000 subscribers, like a 7 for 7. I literally made that up while watching YouTube videos on my bed before this chat.
My husband was like, wait, you can get a $7 gift card? I was like, yeah, the Starbucks refillable ones.
Yeah, I mean, do you have the app? Are you a Starbucks app user?
I am. It's my only addiction.
I mean, coffee. We could be addicted to much worse things. So going and getting like a nitro cold brew with sweet cream or an espresso, like, I'll take it. I tried my first just single shot of iced espresso, and I feel like my soul must be getting darker because it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, I love espresso. I don't put any sweeteners or anything. I heard you talking about it this morning. I love my cup from Germany, my Starbucks cup. This was the fountain right next to my house.
Oh, did you get that while you were in Germany and bring it over?
They sold them on base while I was there. So.
Yeah. I got one when I moved to Columbus. I was like, well, I'm not on cruise ships anymore, so I'm just going to get one here of Columbus. But my friends from France were the ones that would always just get plain black espresso. I'd be the girl in line with them on the cruise ship, and I would get like a latte with the sugars and the creams. They would look at me all weird like that American girl, and they would just get plain black coffee or espresso. But now that I'm trying to like intermittent fast and not gain weight in quarantine, you see what I drink. It's those Rise Nitro Black coffees, which are pretty good.
I have to get those. I totally forgot to order them that day we were talking about it too.
I did tell you that they gave me a discount code, right? Like, I'm not sponsored by them. Like, I pay for every box. I always make sure to say that. I even said in like my live stream today, I was like, can you tell by how awkwardly I'm talking, this is not a sponsored video. But I wrote to them and I was like, hey, I love that you're giving out like free cases to like medical workers and first responders. Would you ever do a discount code for like teachers? And they were like, here, just type this code in when you order. And I was like, great. So it's in my description if you ever want to get it. You can get the plain black ones. They have like lattes and mochas. It's just nice that it comes to your door and you just crack it open before you teach. But the black coffees, it's pretty good.
No mocha for me. I don't know. When I was younger, I liked mocha and caramel. I used to like the caramel macchiatos, but then I got pregnant, 21 years ago with my son, and the smell of it made me sick. And I haven't been able to do caramel since then.
Caramel macchiatos are great until I looked at the sugar content and I was like, oh, I may as well just drink a cup of milk with some sugar in it and a little coffee. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will still get it, but there's a Starbucks like 2 miles from my house. So if I walk there and walk back, I'm like, done. I have got it.
Let us know in the chat who else is a Starbucks fan.
Yeah, I mean, please. I'm all about the Starbucks, minus like when I'm trying to save money. Was it you I was talking to and trying to bounce ideas of like, what should I do in June and July to like try to bring money saving videos to the channel? I don't know if that was you. I don't remember.
I don't know. We talked about all kinds of things. With the budgeting ones?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I want to do something like a no spend week or like a no spend month. And then when I would normally spend money, just make videos of like my top money saving appliances in my house or habits or something that I have to do in lieu of like online shopping or going out.
Right. There was a woman today, I watched a video about, she used the money envelopes and she's got tons of views for people learning how to do it. And she's got a Dave Ramsey thing too.
I did the cash envelope system in 2018, right after my layoff, because I was fresh to VIPKid and trying to prove to myself that like I could do it, I could make my own money. So on my main channel, I had like 4 envelopes and each of them had $20 in them. And I would try to see how much of each envelope I could have left over. And that money left over would carry over to the next week. So I could have like 22 or 25, depending on what I saved. Those videos got a lot of views, but then once I stopped doing it, I was like, I can't keep this up. I'm not going to pretend to live out of a cash envelope when they clearly see me in line for Starbucks every Friday before like some people try to keep that up. I can't do it. So
I did it for a long time when we were younger and first married and had, you know, lots of bills to keep in order and stuff at the beginning, but we don't anymore. Oh, Jason loves Starbucks. Stephanie. Yeah.
We're with good people.
Well, yeah, we've got some Starbucks fans with us.
I'm going to take a picture and put it on my Instagram and tell people to come hang out with us. So
yeah, go
jumping over to the Instagram.
I am still not comfortable on Instagram yet.
Oh, really? Hey guys, come join us. We're going live on VIPKid Teacher Kate right here. Go to that page. We'll be here. Since I don't have like the swipe up feature, I just throw it into my stories and I zoomed in on your page. Also subscribe to that page. Do all the fun things.
Right.
Now, remind me, because I'm so horrible at this. Is it Kasie or Cassie?
It's Kasie. Yeah.
Kasie. Okay. Got it.
It's funny. We talk all the time through Messenger, but
every time. Well, I have like friends who spell it this way, but it's Cassie. And then I have friends who spell it different. Like it is different everywhere. And I was chatting with a friend also named Kasie, but spelled like Cassie. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I got it. Let's see. We have some comments. Jason, the white chocolate mocha. If they could make a white chocolate mocha that was under 100 calories but tasted like the full fat one, I'd be all about that life.
No white chocolate for me.
Oh, so good. Are you telling me that if I ever get pregnant, I'm not going to like caramel macchiatos or white chocolate again? Because this is going to change my outlook on procreating. Don't tell my mom.
That's hilarious. I have never been a big sweets person. I love salt. So I would prefer chip and dip over any kind of sweetness at all.
Oh, I love chip and dip too. I just like it all. I just like good food. Have you tried to learn anything over quarantine? Like in terms of cooking or just expand, like never stop learning sort of thing?
No, not really. I've been learning YouTube.
That's still learning. Like you saw that I got a vertical garden and I try to cook sometimes.
Well, I've been doing HelloFresh a lot.
Yes.
It's just so easy and different. Like there are choices on there I would never have thought to try, but I just get it because it's easy and everything's there. You know, you don't have to go shopping all over.
Hey, when you get over the 1,000 subscriber mark, HelloFresh was my first sponsorship on my other channel. Like I had hit 12,000 and I wrote to them. I was like, listen, I'm a first year teacher. Like I was struggling to balance like teaching, wedding planning and cooking. And they had me do like a series on my lifestyle channel where I would like cook what they would send me and I would time it and they would send me things and then my subscribers would try it. And they didn't pay me. They would just give me credit. So like when 20 of my subscribers got a box, they gave me like couple $100 in credit, and then it was like a cycle, which was really nice.
That's fine with me because I pay like $70 a week for.
What are you trying to learn on your YouTube? Let's see if we can have a chat about it. Maybe we can help other people. What are you trying to learn with YouTube?
Yeah, what are you guys trying to learn with YouTube? Let's see. Stephanie, she said, yes, me too, Kasie. I'll lick salt over sweet every time.
What about like good margaritas or mixed drinks that have like that are sweet with salt on the rim? Because I do that.
All right. Margaritas, it cannot be regular margaritas because, you know, my honeymoon, I was 18 years old on a cruise ship, international waters. We got off on the Mexican Fiesta party boat. It was all the rum punch and margaritas we can drink.
I mean, I did 5 years on a cruise ship, so I totally get it.
Yeah, the smell of margaritas.
I thought it was so funny that people on cruise ships, at least on Carnival, would get so upset because they would cruise to Mexico and then learn once they got on board that we treated the drinking age as 21 and up while they were on board the ship, and they would get so upset. But obviously, like Carnival is a US owned ship. At least that's their rules now. So these kids would come on board and be like, it's my 19th birthday. I'm going to get wasted. And we'd have to be like, actually, you can drink in the ports in Mexico, but when you're on board, we are treating this like the US. And they would just get so mad.
Because we were 18, but that's a long time ago.
Yeah, they probably, well, also, I guess back in the days, like the 90s, I guess it's back in the days, they would have like an escort service on the ships. And I was a brand new singer on board. And like these older people would cruise and they'd be like, where's the escort system? And I would be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man, you're making me feel old. We got married in 96. So we'll be married 24 years this year. But it was for international waters. We went on Royal Caribbean. So international waters, we could drink at that time. So
that's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't complain about it. I couldn't. As a cruise ship member, we could only drink in obviously like the crew bar, except if a guest like wanted to hang out with us and it had to be like in a designated area and they bought us drinks, we were allowed to partake if it added to like their experience. So like if someone came and watched my show and they're like, oh, I really like that lead singer in the Motown show, that white girl. That's not all the time. That white girl in the Motown show. They would be like, oh, she can take our picture and we'll get her a drink. And so long as you stayed like in the guest areas, but oh, the good old days. Actually, my 5-year anniversary of coming to land just passed. And I like looked back on my calendars and I was like, look how much I've done in 5 years when I knew no one here.
Do you miss it?
Every time I pay a really big bill or put gas in my car, or I just see my friends that are still out there on social media, like not having a care in the world. I was like, that was me in my 20s. Like I had the best 20s, but there are things I missed, like being able to buy a home or have any family near you. So it's like, it's a compromise.
Mm-hmm. So we were 17 years overseas. This is our first year back.
Wow. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wish you had done YouTube while you were traveling to be like, here are the experiences where I lived?
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That's my biggest regret on cruise ships is that, well, we didn't have the Wi-Fi. Like we shared one satellite with 3,500 people. The people that did do YouTube on the ships, they would go pay these astronomical prices to go to like offices and like office spaces. Yeah. And like, I don't know if they made any money on it, but I just kind of wish I had done more vlogs while on board ships. I have like little clips of me here and there, but oh, that would have been the life. Now I'm watching YouTube channels of like people who sold everything and live on boats or on a van or something.
Yeah. Japan had really good Wi-Fi, but where we were at in Germany, it wasn't so good. Not horrible, but there were some areas that were pretty bad over there. Let's see. Stephanie said, I went bankrupt on a cruise buying the cute piano bar performer drinks. Saw him every night. Oh, see, you're already ahead of me.
I thought it was funny.
You are so good.
I was so jealous. When you were on your cruise, did you have a piano bar player as well?
I'm sure we must have.
Fun fact, the piano bar player is the highest paid musician on board a cruise ship, and they're the only ones allowed to have a tip jar. Like when we did our shows, we were obviously on a stage with costumes and lights. They didn't want people to come see the live performances in the theater and then walk around with that. But if you're in a piano bar, obviously there's a tip jar on the piano. And if he wanted $100, he would play Billy Joel's Piano Man and he would just keep playing the verse about bread in his jar and he would spin it around. He'd make $100 in 5 minutes. I was so jealous of him, but he was so talented.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Stephanie just wrote, I tipped him so much. Money and drinks, of course.
Nice. Man, those piano bar guys
I know.
And gals. I don't know that I've ever seen a piano bar woman sitting there anywhere I've ever been.
We had one. I've done 7 ships. Out of those 7, I've only experienced one female, and she would always invite the performers, like myself and the others, to come and like do duets with her. And she wouldn't give us her tips because we obviously couldn't take them, but she would like give us a drink if we'd come up and sing with her. So of course we'd come up and like sing Sweet Child of Mine or whatever. Really, honestly, whatever they wanted.
Right. Oh, I thought of you today. On you know the Holderness family?
No,
he
but I'll
does
look him
all
up.
the dad does all the parodies and stuff. Well,
Is
he
it
did a
YouTube?
Disney one today, and he ended with Elsa.
Oh, hey, I have my first track of Into the Unknown. Am I right? That song. Don't tell all the kids. I'm trying to learn all the Frozen songs, and I started learning Into the Unknown, and I got my microphone out, and I was like, "How is this sounding?" And I started playing it. Some kids on Instagram, like their parents, were like, "Tell Miss Kristen to do Into the Unknown." So that's what I'm working for.
I think I was there that day, right? Let's see.
I asked it today on Instagram. I got a couple people.
Oh, cool. Jason said, I went on 2 Carnival cruises. The one during Thanksgiving was quite tame and relaxing. But then I went in March during college spring break week. There were people peeing off the balconies.
Jason, let me know what years and what ships. I'll tell you if we were on the same.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I would love it. Every once in a while, people will search Carnival Cruise and they'll pull up like my life as a cruise ship singer video. Like I have a few videos like talking about it like a couple months after I got off ships because I didn't know what else to talk about on YouTube. And every once in a while, I'll get like, I was on the Carnival Paradise or the Carnival Pride on that year. I remember your show. And I'd be like, oh that's cool. But spring break, they would have all the females to like try to get guys to not hit on us, and this never worked. They would let us go and order like fake rings, like completely fake cubic zirconium rings, and we would wear them when we were not on the stage. Now, granted, these are drunk college kids. They don't care, and they would just say God knows whatever to you. But I thought it was so funny that Carnival was like, yeah, if we buy the female performers and staff rings during spring break, that'll solve the problem. So great.
Not so much.
That's my secret that never really worked out. Spring break on ships is just
I'm in Panama City, Florida, so spring break here. I missed spring break last year, so this is going to be we missed it this year too, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I haven't really experienced it too much. My husband was here during that time last year. Stephanie, how old's your daughter? My daughter's 19.
Wow.
My daughter's 19 and my son's 21. Just got married.
Wow. That's amazing. Can I?
Crazy.
Hold on. People like that song. I'm going to pull it up. I recorded myself doing it. Can I share my screen?
Oh, wait. I have to.
You're teaching me Outschool.
Here, let me give you
if I share my screen, will it also share my audio, or do I have to just let it play to the speakers? I don't know. We can try.
What do you mean? What's his name? Paige, he did audio.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to share my screen. Hang on. I just did it the other day. Okay, that should do it.
Jason, I docked with you in 2013 because the Carnival Sensation and the Carnival Paradise were sister ships, and we docked with you every time. Oh, that's my clock telling me to prepare for your live stream, but it's an hour late, so thank goodness I didn't need it. that noise you just heard was my phone.
That's funny. Can you share now?
Let's find out. Okay, hold on. I'm going to share screen. Okay, I'm sharing with you my GarageBand. Do you see
I do.
Okay, now if I play it, oh gosh, and we have no judgments because I've never done this song before. Do you hear anything?
No.
Okay, so it doesn't share the sound. Let me see here.
Oh, bummer.
New share, GarageBand, share computer sounds at the bottom.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on. Let's try it now because now it says share computer sound and Into the Unknown. Okay. It's making me type in my password because I'm sharing the screen and yes. It's asking me what default microphone I want. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Do you hear some music now?
I can hear you.
Hey, that's me.
But I won't. Some look for trouble while others don't.
Songs you guys asked me to learn.
There's 1,000 reasons as I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh.
And that's what I did today.
Awesome.
I mean, I don't have young kids, so if anybody in this stream has live young children, let me know. I clearly don't. So I only played a little bit because I didn't want you to get dinged for copyright, since that's actually, obviously a Disney song.
Oh, that's right.
So I played less than 17 seconds, so you're good.
Oh, is that how it is? See, I don't know these YouTube rules yet.
So like when you see a big famous YouTuber play like a popular song, they will strategically make sure to play it for like 16.5 seconds or less. People, how wonderful.
Oh, hey, Jessica.
Stephanie, let me know if I did the song right. I'm going to guess that you know it because you have children.
Oh, yeah. Did she say how old her daughter is?
8. Son will be 8, and the son will be 5 on Friday. Yay!
Oh, I'm a kindergarten teacher. 5-year-old's my jam.
I mean, I do music with 5-year-olds, and I try to teach them life skills through songs. Is that a good idea? I don't know. Like, I wrote a song about how to tie your shoes. I wrote a song about the seasons and the months of the year and the days of the week. And
months of the year, Macarena every day.
I find it really fascinating to watch the kindergartners get into like routines, because they're so used to their home routines. They're thrown into this whole new world of like sharing and multiple kids in the class, and you have to follow a teacher. My favorite is watching the kindergartners walk in a line down the hallway the first week, because they're just every single time. I'm like, oh, this is so cute. I love it.
Like one year, I don't know if it was like my 3rd year teaching or something. I only had like 9 kids because they split them up half and half. And I could barely get that group. Now, I had already been teaching for a few years.
Yeah.
But I could barely get the group from point A to point B. I had one that kept falling. So the next day, my friend and I, who was my substitute aide, decided we were going to get the preschool rope, right? The long rope.
No.
So now we have all the kids. Well, she fell and all the kids fell on top of her. I was like, oh, man.
Oh, no.
I remember messaging my husband, like, I don't know how I'm going to get this group through the first week of school.
I always get nervous because I put the kids on risers and I make the little kids sit, because I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys can barely walk in a line. You're freaking out. Like, new places, all new faces. Mom's not here. Kindergarten was a lot of like, Miss Baystar, I want to go home. I don't want to be here. And I'm like, it's okay, Johnny. In 10 years, you won't want to be near your mom. I'm kidding. I would never say that, but I thought it.
I would tell them the first day if I had criers, I would tell them right off, oh, no one told you we don't cry in kindergarten unless we're hurt.
Oh,
and
that's
like,
great.
They'll just say, oh, like they didn't know that. Okay. And that would be it.
I am going to use that next time. That is awesome.
Yeah. Unless you're hurt.
That's true. That's the only way. You should be crying. Stephanie, are you the one who told me to do that song on Instagram? Because now I'm going through my DMs and trying to find. Somebody wrote me and was like, yeah, this is the song that you should sing. And I know. I always try to write people back and then I lose them in this big box of DMs. Do you write people on Instagram or is it just me?
The only people I have on Instagram, like for messages, are you and Teacher Michael.
Oh.
And there's one more. I think VIPKid guy. I think.
Oh, Teacher Dude or no?
Online Teacher Dude. No, I don't have him on Instagram. Is he on Instagram?
I don't know.
He's been on my channel twice, though. He's awesome.
I'm a big fan of Teacher Michael. I think it's because he and I both come from performing backgrounds. Like, if I could do collaboration videos, like live in person with you guys, I totally would. I'd be like, I'm going to book a trip to Canada. And then, like, on the last day, I'll go visit Teacher Michael and his partner, and we'll film a video. Or I would love that. But, of course, now we're quarantined and...
Well, see, that's why we have to save up our money so that we can all meet.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Collaboration. Awesome.
So I don't know if I can plug this right now, but if anybody has any questions for either William tomorrow, William Hayes, he's hilarious. He has a puppet too, Timmy. He's really good with it. or Teacher Michael is on Friday. Please put some questions either in the chat box or message me because I need some more questions.
Oh, I have a question because I got it the other day.
Okay.
For Teacher Michael, when he gets paid, does he get paid in Canadian dollars or do they pay him in US and he has to convert it?
Good question.
Like that's honestly, I hope that's not like prejudice or rude or anything. I don't know. I almost said racist. Really? I can't. Quarantine's ruining my brain.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to look at my watch and it's on the charger. Look at that watch, damn.
Did you see my sunburn on my Instagram stories from when I gardened? No. It was so bad. I felt weird. I got out of the shower and I noticed my shoulders were hurting, and then I pulled my phone out and I like snapped a picture of my mirror and I was like, oh. So I put it on my Instagram stories and I was like, wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
Mental no. I did take a full day off from all social media on Saturday. And if any teachers feel burnt out, I highly recommend it. That was the day I put my garden together and 3 trips to Home Depot with the mask on, carrying plants to my car. It was the best day. Do you ever take days off of like YouTube, social media at all?
No, I haven't done that yet. I don't feel like I'm consistent enough yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm not at my goal enough to be taking it off yet. So, oh, Stephanie, I know William is hilarious. Did you watch
who this person is? I need to look him up.
Did you watch my Men of VIPKid video?
Yes,
okay.
I watched it. I actually treated it more like a podcast. Like I walked and listened to it.
So he is the Navy guy that came in at the end. Or
yeah,
at the
I don't know if I got all the way to the end.
No,
I need it.
He was the last guy to come in. Sorry, so it was at the beginning. But yeah, he was the handsome black guy. I think he was probably towards the bottom because he was one of the last ones. Trying to think. Can I say he's handsome? Is that good?
I mean, I'm not offended by it, and you're not hitting on him. You're not
he's gonna watch this like, really, Kasie?
He's gonna be like, it's me. I'm the guy she's talking about. That's what I would do. If someone were like, oh, there's Kristen, that not awkward girl, I'd be like, that's me. Hi. And they'd be like, oh, never mind, take it back.
Well, I can say that, you know why? Because all of a sudden I became his secretary. Somebody messaged me trying to get a hold of him, and I'm like messaging him and messaging that guy, and I'm like, look, ball's in your court. I'm done.
Aww. Now, who do you have? Is he in the morning and then Michael's at night? What's your schedule?
Thursday morning is William at 10 Eastern, and Friday morning is Michael at 10 Eastern.
Okay. I think they're already in my sub box because you're very smart and putting them as events. So they sit in my subscription box. So when I click on subscription, yes, I can see I have a set reminder.
I don't think I've put Michael's up there yet. I need to get his done.
No, I only see William.
Yes, the scary cat and unicorn, Stephanie. Oh,
wait, I told him what's happening?
It's all of William's puppets and things. He's got some scary ones.
Does he scare children?
Oh, he's hilarious. He's awesome. I'm telling you, he's so funny.
I'm going to have to watch this. Maybe
we had a couple of words slip out.
Did you have to edit your video?
No, they're live.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't do that. What is your URL, by the way? If I were to search you, it would be youtube.com/what?
VIPKid Teacher Kasie.
Oh, you got it early. Mine was like a jumble of letters and numbers for the longest time.
I learned right when I hit 100, my friend Evelyn sent me her video on how to change it.
That's perfect. And they just changed how to change it again. That's why I made one that was like, I literally said in this video that came out last week, it took me a half hour to figure this out. Here's the walkthrough under 2 minutes. And every once in a while I get someone that's like, thank you. You search all these message boards and there's so much contradicting information. I'm like, just make me a quick video. I will go get the information and I will go on my way.
That was me too. And you know what? It took me hours. And then my husband's like, did you try to use Firefox? I'm like, no, it did 2 seconds.
That's my husband with anything electronic wise.
Yeah, I didn't even think. They're his friends, not students. Oh, yes. Yes, Williams. They're his friends. He said, students don't rebel against friends, or kids don't rebel against friends. So he doesn't have any behavior problems in his class. You have to listen to him. He's pretty cool.
That's amazing. I would definitely be tuning into this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think of good topics to discuss in quarantine.
I have another VIPKid topic. Is that cool?
Oh, I am so ready for the VIPKid topics.
So did you know that there was a 6 Apple Summit? Did you hear about that?
I did.
Yeah, I got to go to it. I didn't realize it was a Opal. There's like stages for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like a virtual journey.
Virtual journey.
Yeah, we got to go, there was like a main stage, but you could leave the main stage and go to different things. And I have to tell you, my favorite part was networking.
Oh,
it was kind of
really?
like speed dating. You got 2 minutes with a teacher and you guys just talk. And then it's like, okay, waiting for next person. Talk, next. I think I sat there for most of my 2.5 hours. I don't know. It was great.
Oh, do you like it though? Worth it?
Yeah, well, we paid $10, but the money went to help the children. It was a foundation. I'm trying to look. All the money went to a children's foundation. So, can't go wrong there when they're donating all the money,
Yep, exactly. I'm donating my money this month to the Children's Hunger Alliance.
Oh, okay. Save the children.
Yeah, I was doing something on Instagram and like someone had PayPal money in my account for doing something for them. I forget what it was. And I was just like, I don't really need this money and I don't really know what to do with it. So I just started searching and I was like, the Children's Hunger Alliance, I'm going to give them my money. So yeah. Any money that I get this month, like outside of VIPKid, like any YouTube stuff or outside projects, I'm like, well, let's do it here. So that's like my one contribution to the year.
Somebody asked me the other day, what do you think, like, what did you make your first month in YouTube? If you can say it. Because she told me to guess.
I can say it. For me, they tried to guess me?
No, she just had me guess hers because this is her first month was just now.
Oh, I'm gonna, you know what, since I'm all about knowing, I'm gonna go back in time. I know for a fact that VIP Kristen did not make the threshold of $100 until I want to say last year, but I'm going to look this up and we're going to make it right.
Because I thought it was like $1 or, whatever, a couple cents you make in the first month or whatever. She made like $7.
I'm going to go to July. Let's back it up to February 2019. We're allowed to say these. There's actually no rule unless you are under a management contract that states you can't talk about it. Nope, I did not make the threshold. In January of 2019, Kristen's classroom made $60 in a month. Let's go to January 2020, like $60 one year. Let's fast forward a year later. Because some people think, oh, they do YouTube. They just make 6 figures automatically. And I'm like, guys, I've had this channel since 2014. Yeah. I can guarantee you that's not true.
I started September 2019.
Okay, so February of 2019, it made $60 in a month. February of 2020, it made $350 in a month. So very big differences. Yeah. I made this channel, Kristen's Classroom, started, this is going to sound so weird and I'm going to regret saying it, but I'm going to say it. This channel started with a completely different name about like budgeting. I think it was called like Pennywise Performers or something like that. And it was a channel where my sister and I would go dumpster diving. We would go get coupons. We were like those people on the TLC show, Extreme Couponers, only we couldn't be extreme because my mother was like, I can't believe I'm letting you film yourself in a dumpster when our parents live in a $500,000 home in the nice side of Columbus. Like they were horrified, but my sister and I were like, we just want to be like these people we see on TV. So we would go and we would cut out coupons and it was so, I've had this channel, let me correct this. I've had this channel since I want to say 2009 or 10, but I never put anything on it seriously until 2016.
Oh, wow.
How much did this make in a year?
Goals, now man. Goals. That's my goal. That's my goal before my 1 year mark. So by September, I'm hoping that'll be me.
You want, what's your goal for September? So I know.
By September, I want to be monetized.
And what do you need other than the 1,000 subscribers? Where are you sitting in your watch time?
I'm over halfway. So
Okay.
let's see, you need 4,000 hours. I was over 2,000, 2 point something thousand. So
Now, here's a question for you.
sure.
When you become monetized,
Mhm.
do they give you any of the money that you have been accumulating prior to hitting your watch time and your subscribers? Like when you hit this, I would
Yeah.
love to know. Or are you allowed to tell me in your channel analytics, does it show you any money or does it just say 0 under revenue?
We don't have any of that because before 1,000, you don't have AdSense or anything like that.
But if you click on your, let me see, if you go to your studio, like YouTube Studio,
Okay.
and you click, you see your dashboard, then you see your videos, then you see your playlists, then you see analytics. If you click on analytics, do you see any money under estimated revenue?
Let me look.
Okay.
I didn't even think I had an estimated revenue section. Let's see, studio. We're all learning here, guys.
You know what? I'm going to share my screen
Analytics.
again. I'm going to share my screen really quickly so I can
Okay.
show you mine. This is
I was
me
gonna say,
all 2017. This is the entire year of 2017. This channel made $113 for a year's worth of work, but I wasn't putting much on this channel. But do you see, here's my dashboard, my videos, playlist. Go to your, oh, whoa, I'm messing this up. I messed all of that up. I came back. Go to your analytics and let me know if you have any estimated revenue. I mean, I'm just curious
I don't
if
have
it
any.
sits there.
I don't have a button underneath analytics. My analytics comes up, but there's nothing. Oh, wait.
If you click on analytics, do you see like channel analytics where it shows you your views, your watch time, your subscribers, and then estimated revenue should be next to subscribers?
Here, I'll share my screen.
Of course, I'd love to see it.
Right here. Let me know when you can see it.
Okay, I see.
See,
She
that's
started
mine.
screen sharing. Oh, you don't have anything next to subscribers. Okay.
No, I'm just a baby channel.
No, that's okay. I find this very fascinating. So once you get monetized, I'm guessing that just starts you right there at 0 and says, hey, you know, so where it says subscribers on your page, to the right of subscribers, it would normally have your estimated revenue for the year.
Oh, I did see yours. That's where yours was. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So what I'm curious about is once you get it, you should like do a video the second you're monetized and show this screen and be like, am I starting from 0 or have they actually let me cash out the views? Like, cause you have 15,000 views on here. I can say ballpark estimate, like on my videos, if the views do well and I have ads on them, every 5,000 views earns me about $100. So you would have $300 right here with 15,000 views, depending on how many ads you had. How's your CPM? Like you're going to unlock a really big door when the monetization comes in. It's a lot.
So do you choose how long your ads are? Because sometimes I see some people have like 20-minute ads and I try to watch ads because I know that helps everybody. But 20 minutes?
No, we have no say over the length. We have no say over what companies. So I've seen a lot of people that have like very Christian channels and then the ads are like adult products and, you know, apps to like hook up with your neighbor or whatever it is. And these people that run these really fancy channels are like offended, but so long as YouTube is shelling out the money, they take.
You would think that if someone's watching a Christian channel, they're not going to want those ads too. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow. Does anyone else find this interesting like me?
I do. It's kind of like we're just giving them like a behind the scenes.
I know.
It's fine. 8 people are here getting all the information they ever needed.
Thanks, guys. So do you all have channels or are some of you like, what would you say, watchers? Oh, hey, teacher Mindy. Oh, Mindy's here. I didn't know ads helped people. Does it work in the algorithm somehow? Well, when you watch their ads that pop up, that's how they get money. Right, Kristen?
That is correct.
So I try to watch full ads for everybody. Did you know when you have your premieres, it'll say you're live, but then your ad will come up. If I watch the whole ad, then I'm late for your premiere.
I have been told that so many times, and I only put my videos on as premiere because if I don't, I have a lot of viewers who are older that don't understand like where the subscription folder is. So if I don't make it a premiere, they won't see it.
Yeah.
Then I'll get all these emails that were like, you did the Q&A you talked about on your Instagram and I never saw it. So I set it as a premiere, not as a way to be like, look at me, look at me. I set it as a way for those people that don't necessarily know how to go to their subscription folder. I mean, I try to tell them like, click subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified, but some people don't know how that works. But yeah, we can have a whole chat about the algorithm because I get a lot of people that write to me and say, I'm making YouTube videos and it got a thumbs down and I'm so upset. How do you handle all your thumbs down, Kristen? And I always say, well, a thumbs down in the eyes of YouTube is actually really good.
It's an engagement. Yeah.
Exactly. So whenever I see them, sometimes I'll get a thumbs down before, like today's video had a thumbs down before the live even started. And I was like, yeah, somebody's having a rough day. Because when you get a thumbs down before your video even started, like someone's not a fan. But at least it shows YouTube, like, not only did somebody give it a thumbs down, they gave it before the video even went live. So if you ever get to the point where you get like a hate comment or, you know, a thumbs down, I always try to, what I do with my kids, I tell them to just kill them with kindness. So if someone's like, this video was awful, I'm like, oh, you know, how could it have been better? Like I spin it where I'm not actually going to take this criticism, but if I let them sit there and I turn it around and make it a question, a lot of times they're like, thank you so much. And then later on, I'll do nothing different and they'll be like, that was better. And I'm like, great.
Thanks. Hey, Tim, cheers. He's having his morning coffee.
I forget, where does Tim live if it's morning?
Malaysia.
That's right. Yeah. You have the best time zone. It must be nice.
We're just sitting here chatting, Tim. Let us know. You have a topic to chat about?
Jason wrote, I pay for YouTube Premium so I don't have to see ads. So Jason contributes to YouTube in a different way because he's premium, doesn't get ads. We get shelled out a little bit more money through his watch time. And when you get monetized, Kasie, you will see money that you get through regular ads, and then you'll see money through premium. And your premium will always be a little bit higher because they are paying. It's kind of like having a Patreon, but you're just paying for YouTube. You will see all of the day you get monetized. We'll just jump on here and we'll have a whole like share screens and
I'm gonna have a party.
You actually should. I have a friend who just hit 1,000. And he was so excited. He's not monetized yet because he doesn't hit his watch time. It took all of me not to go like to Etsy and make him a play button and send it to him like on the other side of the US. He'd probably be like, who made me a 1,000 subscriber play button? I'd be like, it's me. I did it.
Oh, me. It's 10 a.m.
Oh, are you guys in lockdown over there too?
Oh, Kristen, you need to check to see how your subscribers are doing. Have you checked in a while?
I have not, but I'm going over. Let's see.
Oh, while you're looking, guess what? My new referral, remember I told you this morning, she taught her first class?
Yeah.
She got rebooked.
That's so great.
Yes. And it's a UA, so we've been chatting back and forth.
Love it. It's loading now. It tells me that my current subscribers sit at 6,996. We are 4 away. And if we get it during your chat, I'm literally just going to pick someone who's been here and send them a $7 Starbucks card. 7 for 7.
So Jason, when I get monetized, maybe you can watch some videos for me.
You know what?
Just kidding. Jason's awesome. He's always on here.
When you get monetized, just send me a message. And what I'll do, I will open a playlist of all your videos and I'll let it play on the computer. My sister did this when she was in med school, back when my lifestyle channel had like 500 subscribers. It was before you had all these rules. You could be monetized from day one back in 2015. So I was like trying to grow, and that channel has just shy of 15K now, but when it had 500, my sister would let playlists play while she was in her med school lectures. She would connect to the university Wi-Fi, mute the volume, and she would just let it play for like 3 hours. So I would always know when she was in class.
I play Friends overnight.
I mean, when you need the watch time, you just send the message out because everybody's been on your lives. We'll just all be like, watch your own. The day you get monetized, go find yourself on your channel and watch your own video back for the watch time. I can't believe it's in minutes.
What, in the watch time?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on the phone in the YouTube studio, it's in hours, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But I know it by heart. It's 240,000 minutes.
I know it by heart. And how many minutes do you have of the 240,000?
I had 122,000, I think. So I'm over halfway.
You know what?
See. I started in September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months. I've had my channel for 8 months.
That's amazing. Like 8. Okay, you know what? I want to know how many. I'm going into my analytics, so I guarantee you beat me in this. I want to know in my first month, I don't even know when I started this channel, how many subscribers I got in my first year. I have to go to Social Blade and see when I started this channel.
Totally.
October of 2011. Okay. My first month, you're going to blow this number out of the water. I guarantee it. Because no one was watching a kid living in her parents' home, dumpster diving for coupons in Columbus, Ohio. It was actually like 6 months before I got on cruise ships. I was just home with my parents for like.
How do you tell?
I can go back. Okay. I'm going to show this to you. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to share a screen with you. This is going to be fun because you're going to know this before you're monetized. You'll be able to go back. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. See over here? See this little drop down bar?
Yeah.
7 days. Okay. I'm going to go to custom. And I'm going to scroll all the way up to 2011. Here's my first day. October 27th, 2011. And let's go to October 2012. I was on a cruise ship at this point, not uploading videos on this channel. For the next 3 years, this channel will sit dormant. But let's do it. The first year on this channel, my channel had 8 subscribers. Look at these lovely numbers. So let's do 2 years since we're here. Why not? Great. So here we are. Let's go. Let's do the first 5 years just for fun. Let's go to October of 2016. I have moved back from ships. I have 0 friends. I'm living in an apartment I can't afford. I feel like this is really therapeutic. People watching this are going to be like, "Are you a therapist? Is this girl okay?"
Well, you're looking. Let's see. Tim said he's in conditional lockdown, so not as bad as it was.
Gotcha. I'm guessing people are probably following that better than here in the States.
Oh, I know. It's terrible.
I had a woman approach me at a convenience store this past weekend and asked me if I thought the mask that I was wearing was really making a difference. And I was like, I don't know. I don't like confrontation. Please don't ask me questions.
I know. I don't know, but I'm trying my best here.
I want to just be like, well, I'm not a doctor, so I really don't know. Okay. Let's do, I guess I can type it in. Look, I'm learning. Okay.
Yay.
Is this working? I don't know. All right. So in my first 5 years on this channel, I made $22 and 176 subscribers. So I think it's safe to say that you are going to win at this game. Whatever your strategy may be.
My husband has some really good ideas. He's the one that thought about the interviews. He's the one that said the collaborations, the how-to videos. He's the one that looks them up, researches them, and then says, hey, do a video on this.
Yeah. So when people are like, Kristen, you must make all this money on YouTube, I'm like, look at these numbers.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I can't complain because I was literally on a cruise ship during these times, but I mean, this just shows you where you're going to be. Have you gone to your Social Blade? Have you stalked yourself?
Huh?
Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Okay. Ready? Give me your channel name.
VIPKid Teacher Kasie.
Okay. Welcome to Social Blade. They do research on your channel and everyone else's channel. So here you are. Yeah. I feel like this is
that's just 726. Oh, now 723. Yeah, I lost some subscribers these last couple days.
That's okay. So my favorite part of Social Blade, and by the way, when you ever do sponsorships, I learned about this on my lifestyle channel, but this is the page that they use when, oh, excuse me. Sorry, we're back. I clicked out of the box. Whenever I was trying to get sponsorships on my other channel, the people that were like debating if they should give it to me or not were looking at three things. One, how many subscribers I had, obviously. Two, how many views I got, because it showed them like, is it worth us giving Kristen that HelloFresh sponsorship? And then how many subscribers? These numbers, I would not trust the estimated monthly earnings because they don't know on this page how many ads are running, how much you're getting paid per ad, how many are people actually watching. But my favorite thing is this button, future projections. So if you keep growing the same way you are, as a subscriber count, in the next 30 days, you are predicted to hit your 1,000. In the next, let's see, you're predicted in under a year to hit your 10,000. Now, this is all based off of an algorithm based on how your channel's growing now. And if it doesn't speed up or slow down, these are the numbers that you should hit if your growth stays consistent. It's just on and on. But this
That's interesting.
I did not know about this for the longest time. But then later on in life, if you ever do want to do a sponsorship or you just want to know like what your worth is, like a lot of times people will ask me, hey, we'll pay you $100 to promote this product. I have to counter offer and say, actually, I'm worth 500 and here's why. This is like your portfolio that speaks for you.
Oh, that's what people are talking about. Now, is that an app?
Nope, this is a website, socialblade.com. Would you like to see what some of the major YouTubers are making? I can pull up anyone. Name me the most famous YouTuber you know off the top of your head.
Well, I'm thinking the Holderness family, but I don't know how popular they are. They're just in my brain today.
How do you spell it?
Holder, Holderness, I think.
Okay, I'm going to click it. Let me know when you see the search results. Is it this one, the top result?
Yeah. Oh, they're hilarious.
Okay, now,
like
based on this, $36,000 a month is what they project to be making with easily six figures, just shy of $500,000. Now, again, these are estimations. I would never take this as fact. I can actually tell you that on my Social Blade, they are absolutely wrong. Let me look here. But yeah, they average. It shows their daily average. But if you ever want to look at your page and be like, okay, what day did I, get another 10 subscribers? You can see, like when I was smaller, I noticed that I got my subscribers on the days I uploaded video. So I would upload like multiple days to see if that added to my subscriber count. Sometimes it did and sometimes it didn't.
Stephanie. She said Nancy. I don't know if we want to put that on here live.
I mean, now that I've shown you all this, I have a feeling
we're all gonna go do it.
I mean, it's not like we're breaking and entering. I can say that Nancy's page off of this website and this website alone states that she has made 4K. She's made 4,000 new subscribers in the month and just over $1,000 a month. And they give you a grade. She has a B- as a grade.
I can tell you, she's amazing, guys. She is as nice as she seems.
Yeah, no, really. I used to get messages that were like, Kristen, you came out of nowhere. Are you a product of Nancy? Like, I would get messages. I think it's because this channel didn't come out. Like, this channel wasn't as popular like a year ago, like mine. And they probably were like, oh, who is this new girl? Until they realized that I taught for a few years. And I'm in Nancy's course. So they probably think like, oh.
And Tim is too. Because I just took the course. I just took it.
Did you like it?
I love it. It's very well worth it.
Yeah. Hey, but how was I on the course? Was I helpful?
I haven't finished it. You're in the bonus materials. I think
I'm extra?
Wait, I'd have to look.
I had to ask it that way.
So funny. Is it you, Angela Silva, Tim? I think you're all in the bonus material there. I'd have to look, but I think it was very worth it. But I haven't even made it through all the modules because I am like stuck on the YouTube one. I mean, the modules, like the first module, I can say it because she told me I could make videos on it, is all about mindset and things. So it sets you up like, I don't know. I thought it was great.
Did you go see her at Journey at the one in DC?
I went to her talk and I chickened out to talk to her because I felt bad because her and I were actually, I was getting off the elevator and she was by herself, but I was like, she's finally by herself. So I couldn't go say hi.
I went to her talk as well. And I really like the way that she handled like critiquing questions.
Mhm.
Like somebody mentioned that they didn't feel comfortable charging for their time when Nancy charges. And Nancy was just like, listen, that's time away from your family. Like she was very
Mhm.
business oriented. And when she approached me about being in this masterclass, she laid everything out. I was like, this girl has like either legal representation or someone is drafting this for her because we had like, we will Zoom from this time to this time. We will discuss, this information. And
Yeah.
and she was just really good. I went to her talk as well. I sat in the very back. I had
I was in
never
the
met
front.
her. Were you really?
I was in the second row.
She was like the celebrity of all of, I saw her outside of her class like twice. And I also didn't talk. I never have spoken to her in real life. Now, like we
I would
text
now,
each
yeah.
other every once in a while when I'm like, did you see this? Did you see that? Like,
Mhm.
which is cool. I think I texted her in a video once. I was like, we're going to pause this Wednesday one take or whatever. We're going to text Nancy Taylor. And she was the best sport. I texted her and I was like, wait, she has kids. She's not going to find this funny. This is going to be awful. And then later she texted back and was like, definitely put it in the video. And I was like, okay.
Cool. Yeah.
But I
So-
couldn't talk to her either. Yeah. What was your question?
In the course, you actually, well, I was part of her VIPKid, the VIP group. So I actually had coaching calls with her. And it was like, well, how come or she would give you ideas on how to grow and brand and a different strategy than I even thought of. So that was pretty cool. Jessica said, I loved her at Journey. She was sitting at my table at Journey DC. That's awesome.
Oh
Kasie,
my gosh, you guys were all at Journey DC. Okay, I need to go.
Yeah.
I'm going into my videos and I want to pull up. There's like a 10-second clip from Journey where I'm like filming everybody walking in. Hold on, VIPKid.
Mindy was in the course too. She said, Kasie, you have already made your website and a lot of things in the other module. I didn't make my website. My husband did.
What's your website?
And people have offered to pay him since seeing it. I know he's like, I don't have time, but people have offered. Teachingwithkasie.com.
Oh, I love this. I think I treat this YouTube channel and my Instagram more like a website, but Nancy and my dad are both like, you have to make a website. That's how it works. And I'm like, no, I really just like, at least while I'm still a brick and mortar teacher, juggling like home life and brick and mortar teaching, like it was enough for me to just try to do an Outschool class. Like that's my summer project. Journey. I'm gonna write Journey vlog and I'm gonna put it in. Okay, hold on.
Mindy, you're so funny. So why do we have 11 people in here? I seriously have a question for all of you guys. Doing 3 to 4 lives a week. Are you guys getting sick of it? Because I worry about that. But I feel like you don't have to log in if you're tired of them, but you know what I mean? But I worry that people are going to get tired of it.
I think because you interview different teachers with different backgrounds and different stories.
Yeah.
I don't think the viewers get tired, at least from my point of view.
Hope not.
But because if you interviewed like the same kind of teacher over and over again with no new information, I could see that. But your like the content given each week is so different, even with the same layout. I do not get tired of it. I actually treat it more honestly like a podcast. If you ever hired your husband to take all of these videos and just take the audio out, you could seriously have a full podcast series. Like seriously. Do you know that you don't have a channel type? We'll talk about this later, but I'm on your Social Blade. I'm looking up your history. So channel type, education, cooking, art, science, whatever. You don't have one on here. And I would Google search like how to set up your YouTube channel type. That way, if someone is searching YouTube strictly for educational videos, your videos are at least in the mix, if that makes sense.
Cool. Yeah, because I always said the videos for education.
I can say.
Thank you, Stephanie. She said keep them coming. All right. As long as you guys aren't getting tired of. This is the first live I could make it to. Well, welcome, Jessica. I'm glad you're here.
Jessica, I've seen you in my comment section, I think. Your last name is very memorable. I could be wrong. There's a chance, but I think I remember seeing your name in my comments.
Tim, it's okay you haven't made it to a journey. We're all planning to crash Tim's place.
Oh, yeah. If they did Journey outside the U.S., I would go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be so cool. Should do a journey in China.
I would go. Absolutely.
I would go. That'd be so awesome. Oh, thanks, guys. You're right, Mindy, and that's the way I feel too. But I just want to make sure.
I think that too. So I think that's pretty normal to think like, are my videos still engaging? How's my audience? Like, I don't know if you saw, I had a poll come out yesterday that asked my audience if they wanted to see like some of my voiceover work, like how I submit for that stuff, just because I wasn't going to make it if they didn't want it.
I said yes.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to more music. I just totally chilled out listening to you on Instagram that day. I was like, I think either writing feedback or something, but I just was like listening. And
well, now that I have to learn all the songs of Frozen, I have the first verse of Into the Unknown done.
Right?
Great.
There you go.
Mean, did it sound right? Someone in your comments told me it sounded right. So if the kids say it sounds right, then good. I need a vacation out of the country. It's been 8. Wow.
Where were you at, Jessica? Oh,
I miss it too. I feel like if you haven't been out of the country in your life, you don't know what you're missing. But those of us who have been out, I'm like, I just want to go back to like where I am the minority in the culture. Like, I told you before, with all my friends drinking straight black coffee, like it was awesome. And working on a cruise ship, out of the 1,200 crew members, less than 25 were U.S. citizens. So I really was the minority.
Yeah.
Kristen, sing us a Frozen song. Teacher Mindy, were you here before I did? No. Stephanie, I love you. Kristen, I love your lives. I feel like I'm in your living room. Well, good, because you guys give me a reason to clean it.
I totally wanted to be in my living room on my couch today, but I wasn't sure about the setup and how I would do it. So we need to do another one of these, and I'll be like more chill than I am
Let's
now.
do an outdoor one where we film outside of our classrooms. Not outside, like outside if you don't want to, but like I'll go to my patio. Now that you've seen that I've mulched my patio, if you went on my stories on Instagram, I gave a patio tour. My neighbor was in her backyard. She was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, you know what you see in my backyard? I don't know if anyone has seen my videos where I was outside, but Hurricane Michael came through here last year, and it is still destroyed. There are still houses with no roofs and tarps on there. And Mindy.
What's up?
Mindy said, I want to hear Let It Go.
Oh, man.
She's been to Germany, Italy. Jessica, I don't know if you were here. I lived in Germany for 10 years and Japan for 7. And we should chat someday.
My husband wants to go to Japan. I asked if he would go with me to China, and he was like, no, I want to go to Japan. So
I'd go back to Japan in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the culture. You know, Kristen, when they had the tsunami and everything, there was no looting and everything. People were just still like orderly in their shelters, recycling, and they're just an amazing culture.
I watch a YouTube series where these guys go to abandoned places, and one was in Japan. This beautiful 5-star hotel had been hit by tsunami, hurricane. I don't remember what it was, but they went in, not a single glass was stolen, nothing was broken, no they walk through and they're like, what is this culture? You would think that this hotel's going to open tomorrow with some minor damage. Nothing. Like here in the States, you close anything down, you're going to get graffiti, you're going to get loiters. Am I saying this right? Loitering.
Yeah. Looting, loitering. Yeah. Well, loitering's just kind of hanging out there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'm on Airbnb because we've been talking about this. I want to know, where in Japan would you say I should go?
Oh,
If
well,
you had to pick a
see,
city.
I didn't travel as much in Japan because, my babies were babies and little and I didn't know enough. Um, let's see, Japan. I've wanted to go to Kyoto, Kyoto. We lived in actually two different places. We lived in Yokota Air Base and Misawa Air Base. So we were in about an hour from Tokyo the first time and then further north the second time. My dad's family is originally from Germany. One of my friends was living in Germany at the time. Oh, good. I lived in Kaiserslautern. Oh, I could talk this all day long.
I know. You're lucky we did this at night. We'd be here literally all day just hanging
Right?
out. Now I'm on Airbnb looking at places to stay in Tokyo.
I've wondered if I should show my Sweden trip sometime. That was one of my favorite. Oh yeah, Osaka, Tim. Yeah.
This all looks so $33 for a 3-bedroom. Wow, this is really nice.
Right now, I think a lot of stuff is cheaper too.
Well, because you can't get there. Can you still fly on an airplane right now? Like you're just
I
doing
know you
it on
can
your.
fly, but I don't know if you can fly overseas.
Gotcha.
My son just flew yesterday.
We are in the process of rescheduling our honeymoon, which would originally be mid-June. So they are allowing us to reschedule it. So we're going to do right before I go back to school in August and hope that it's Hawaii. So we're not going internationally, but we are still obviously crossing a big body of water on a plane for a long period of time. I know.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Tim, I love Kyoto. Spent a night watching the geishas do their thing on the streets.
What's a geisha?
Good, Tim.
Tim, can you make a video about geishas?
They're the women with the kimonos. What do they call them?
So they have the really nice, not like head scarves, but they always have nice things in their hair. I don't know. Clearly, I haven't been. We can all tell.
Oh, Jessica, you were in Wiesbaden. I traveled all of those because my son played baseball. We're jumping Germany and Japan back and forth.
Listen, I live for it. I'm here for it.
Me too. Very few countries are open. Practically everything is closed right now. Stephanie said my mom works for Delta in Tampa and only 4 flights go out a day. Oh, that's where my son just left from.
Wow.
Kristen, what Hawaiian islands are you going to?
I am going to Maui and Oahu.
Nice.
I've never been to Hawaii. My rules on our honeymoon had to be a place I had not visited on cruise ships. That was my one rule.
Mm-hmm. So you went to Italy, right? On the cruise ships and stuff. Did you ever get to go to Cinque Terre?
I did not, but a lot of times we were only there for a certain amount of hours. So we did really have a lot of time to go places. Yeah. And a lot of places we stopped were super touristy, like Venice. You're not going to really get to do much there other than get gelato and walk around and try to avoid the other tourists who were there. I got to go in a lot of really beautiful churches. I see a lot of good architecture. Do you know in Venice you can't take rolling suitcases anymore? Really? Why?
There's some new rules there's some new rules about it all, yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Tim. He said women of the night, paid to entertain rich Japanese men, but not always.
I got it. Look at him. He even spelled it out in a way that won't get you in trouble.
Man, Tim, you rock. I know, because you heard what happened with my Nancy Taylor video got taken down.
No, what happened?
They put it back up. We had some nastiness in the chat. Good thing I had friends with the blue wrenches that took care of it for me.
Have you ever had to take care of someone in my chats? Do I have any trolls? If you didn't know, this woman is the wrench in all of my chats because I can't get to everyone and I feel so awful, but I can't be there for 2 hours. You are always there to answer all the questions and I'm like,
and I feel bad. I never know whether I should or not.
No, if there's one that I'm like, oh, I really want to answer this, I would still answer even if you did. I mean, it's totally fine by me. Maui is amazing, according to my sister. She says it's beautiful. I will probably vlog, but only if we do like a really cool excursion, I'll probably want to do like a hotel or resort tour. I like to vlog mainly because that's how I remember things.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I did a 14-day trip to Greece with my family, and my gift to them was I vlogged it on a really old flip phone in 2011.
Oh, wow.
And now we still watch it back every once in a while. But I did like a vlog a day back before like there was AdSense. There was nothing. It was just me honestly trying to learn how to run iMovie and video editing as like a fresh college student. So
I'm so bad about taking video and pictures on trips. I took a little bit in Sweden. We stayed in an igloo hotel. Did I tell you about that?
No, it sounds great though.
I can check that off my box and I don't have to do it again.
Did it melt?
It was cold.
Could the igloo melt?
Oh, it takes like a long time and a lot of work for them to get it to melt. Like it's solid stuff. But we were there at a warmer time than usual. But it had a hot tub in it, and it had like a cutout on the top.
Did you just say there was a hot tub in your igloo?
Yes. It was an igloo hotel, so there was many of us in different rooms. All right, I'll show you a picture. Let's see.
I went on a date when I worked on a cruise ship, which I can't say I did very often, but the guy took me to an ice bar in the Caribbean. It was like 100+ degrees outside, and we walked into like the seats were ice, the counter was ice, and I was like, "Where are we? We are never going out again." Ice bar. It was actually cool.
We went to an ice bar once, and I ate the cup because it was ice.
I mean, why not when you're there?
Okay, here is my room in the hotel, in the igloo hotel. Can you see it with all the fur?
Hold on. Yes. Wow.
That was
warm in that? Are you warm in that picture?
No, and I had to sleep in all that plus. So this was a dining room inside the igloo hotel.
Oh, it's pretty. See, I would eat there. I don't know if I would sleep there, but I would eat there.
This is one of the hallways down towards the hot tub.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And then, well, I have other pictures, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. My favorite part was the dog sledding, but not the actual sled ride. That was pretty cool. But
just playing with the dogs? Yeah. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
You're making me want to travel. So now I'm like, should I set up a travel fund?
I know. We
checking. Like every once in a while. I've been trying to like divvy up my VIPKid pay to be like, okay, this amount goes to taxes, this amount. That way it's like a percentage. So whether I make $100 or $1,000, I know like this goes where I did it a lot when I did it full time. But now I'm like, listen, you should put money into a travel account. So if you want to go to Bali for 2 weeks, like you can. Oh, by the way, you are on my checklist. These are my dry erase boards for VIPKid, but now they are my to-do lists. So you're at the very bottom. See your name there? No, it just says 9 p.m. live stream.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Listen, I had to put in 30-minute Zumba and notice I didn't check it off. You know what that means? I didn't do it. I had my own stream. I had to clean out my inbox. I had to get to inbox 0, which never happens. And then I edited 2 other teachers' videos.
Wow, good work.
I know. And then I sang Into the Unknown. So productivity.
I uploaded 1 video today, filmed 2, and edited 1 more.
Wow.
I was like, wow, that's enough.
Seriously. Some days I'm not always that productive. I had to say that on your stream. Some days I just lay in bed and want to watch random YouTube videos and learn how to make food I could never actually make. So true.
Greece is great. Oh, that's you. I went to Greece, but I didn't get to travel very much. My husband and kids did. Mm-hmm. Did I tell you what I did in Greece?
No.
I show this to my students. That's why it's right here. I ran the Greece marathon, the Athens.
Wait a minute. You ran like an entire marathon?
I ran 4. But look at the date. It's like 2013. Yeah.
If I ran a marathon, I would have put that on all my clothes. I'd be like, did you forget that I ran a marathon? They'd be like, Kristen, that was 10 years ago. I'd be like, but it happened.
Right.
I could walk a marathon.
You know what's super fun? A Tough Mudder. It's like a half marathon, but you do all kinds of obstacles. Yeah. And at the very end, you get a beer. Best beer ever. Well, that's what they did in Germany.
I ran a 5K and I did the couch to 5K, but the problem was I trained for it on a treadmill in an air-conditioned gym.
Ooh.
The 5K was not on a treadmill in an air-conditioned gym. So after mile 1.5, I was like, humidity is the devil. And when it was over, like all my running friends were like stretching and making plans to get brunch. And I was the girl like eating the banana they give you, drinking water, and laying on the ground. I was like, I am over this. Maybe I should try it again. Maybe I should vlog the experience learning how to run outside as a teacher.
Right. I don't know. Ever since my knee surgeries, I haven't ran. So I just started T25s. You guys can hold me accountable. Today was day 3.
VIPKid Health Road. Okay, I'm here. You can begin now.
Hey. Oh, and we're just talking about working out, Micah.
That's
good
right.
Timing.
The singing from Frozen was just a warm-up. The talking about travel was a warm-up. Now we're ready.
Now we can start. Micah is here.
Maybe we should do more videos about working out and motivate the teachers. Don't you run a Facebook page, right?
I do.
Will you share my Zumba video? Will you share my Zumba video on your page and be like, this girl that can't run a marathon did Zumba every day?
You're so funny. Hey, you know what? Total different workouts.
Yeah.
I mean,
Friday video. Check it out. It's the same like idea as the Zumba, but I outline what it was like intermittent fasting for a month. And I actually show like before and after pictures, scale shots. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's me on my porch being like, here's the window that I ate in, and research on intermittent fasting and how it doesn't let me snack at night. Hence why I brought tea to our chat and not goldfish, which I wanted to bring.
Wow.
I know it's a tough life over here.
I do have Kristen, how
what? I don't know what the question is.
How intermittent fasting? You're gonna have to watch Friday to find out how she does it. Is that what they're talking about?
How did you lose all your weight? Okay. Well, you can see these all in videos. I'm trying to like figure out the best way to say it that's not like gonna be long-winded. Teacher Mindy.
Hard work.
Yes. A lot of patience, ignoring all of like, take this powder, take this skinny tea. It was honestly move more and eat less. And there's a video, and I'll put it in your chat, not by me. Jillian Michaels had a video of her sitting in an office, unedited, not talking or promoting anything. She was just like, your calories are your fuel. You must treat them this way. And it just clicked with me. And that's when I went, I'm going to stop doing keto. I started tracking my calories in MyFitnessPal. You saw that I did Zumba every day for a month. If you haven't seen that video, you should check out.
And it's real. It's real because she didn't always want to do it.
Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, half of that month, my stories were like, do I have to do this? And I would always be like, think of the teachers that are struggling with this. If they see that you can do it, maybe they'll be, I would literally sit there and be like, you can do it.
I told you I watched your video, and that's why I started T25 again. So
that video is not going to perform very well. It really was a labor of love because I was like, I did this. I'm going to put the link to that one in here too.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, Mindy, I do intermittent fasting. Friday's video will show you my before and after. I eat my first meal around 11 a.m. to noon, and then I'm done eating between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. And I find that I'm really productive before eating. And then at the end of the night, I know to just relax and have like water, but I don't cut calories. People think, oh, she's intermittent fasting. She's only eating 1,000 calories. Oh no, this girl eats food, just not after 7 or 8 p.m.
Yeah. See, what works for me is small meals throughout the day.
Teacher Mindy caught me because she saw this. She goes, you still have to do your
Oh, hey, I told you I'm an instructor. We could bust it out.
You know,
I haven't done it.
There are people that do Zumba on Outschool for kids. Like, you should really think about that. Think of all the kids that are at home with that pent up energy. It did. It broke my heart. I visited my 8th graders, like I told you, and so many of them were home alone because mom and dad are doctors or they're, frontline workers. And these kids just look so happy to see a couple of their teachers singing songs on the front lawn. It was so nice. Tomorrow is my first 24-hour fast.
Yeah, Micah, aren't you a PE? But he's been working up to that. But aren't you a PE teacher for high school or college course or something too? He said, look up Jason Fung.
Okay, I'll look him up.
But I think he's been working up to that. Like I saw him talking about it. I like the other day he posted a video with his daughter on the treadmill too. That he had done it and then she was doing it.
I wish I had a treadmill. I respect those teachers that have walking desks. I'm like, I could never do that, but I respect those.
I don't know that I can walk and teach at the same time.
He is the guy that explains what intermittent fasting is. You know what? I took a lot of his slides in my video. So you'll see a lot of his work when I explain what intermittent fasting is. I used a lot of his pictures because obviously he's a doctor. He has done the work. Right. I was just the one that was like, here's what I did. I have friends that are doing what's called the warrior fast, and they only eat in a 4-hour window. So they'll eat from like 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and they'll fast for the rest. And I'm like, I can't do that, especially in quarantine. Like when we're home and my kitchen is down those steps, I'm like, let's cook the food.
Yeah.
Let's do it all. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Yeah, I looked him up.
Micah's a college. He has college PE. That's not the word I'm looking for, but
no, you call it. I called it gym for like the first 6 months when I started teaching, and our PE teacher was like, Kristen, it's PE. I don't just teach gym. And I was like, you're right. And the more that I saw the energy my kids had, I was like, go to PE right now. You better be running laps. I better not see you until you've broken a sweat.
Before I became a teacher, I was a long-term PE sub. For 6 months, I got to PE. I got to sub for PE and I loved it.
Did you get to work out with the kids? Like, did you burn off all your energy?
I stretched with them every day and worked. Yeah, I played with the 6th graders because you could play tag and stuff with them, not the kindergartners. Yeah. Because I'm too competitive.
Oh, no, I understand.
But I stretched with every class. And I'm telling you, it was like 6 classes a day stretching. It was great for my body.
Oh, I'm sure. I covered one PE class. My PE teacher had an emergency and she had to go visit her family. So I did her kindergarten PE, and I'll never do kindergarten PE again. Because it was like, Susie pushed me. And I'm like, that she's supposed to do that. That's the game you're playing. I didn't like it. Tell her to say sorry. And I was just like, I can't. I can't. When it's 20 of that.
Kindergarten.
How is my kindergarten impression? Pretty good. Can you tell I'm an actual teacher?
It was good. It was very good.
Oh.
Let's see. Micah, it fixes circadian disruption?
Yeah, circadian. Have you ever heard of the circadian rhythm in your body?
No.
Oh, we gotta look that up. Do you drink lemon water? Oh, teacher Mindy, do I drink lemon water? There's a lemon and a lime in there. It's true.
I still don't do lemon lime. Ever since I got sick off those margaritas, anything lemon lime makes me gag. So I like cucumbers.
I'm surprised. I did 7 cruise ships and I never threw up from alcohol drinking. Now, granted, I was never like, let's do it, because we always had morning rehearsals and we had to weigh in front of our entire cast every Monday morning. So
it was the Mexican Fiesta party boat, in my defense. And the girl I was with was like, we paid for this, man. Yeah. Cured me of anything like that. Ugh.
But Mindy, to answer your question, drink that lemon water in the morning when you want to eat. Because a lot of times when you want to eat, it's mainly habitual and you really just need water. I made that mistake. I would be teaching. I would get up and teach VIPKid and I would not bring this. So I would have slept 8 hours and then I taught 2 more hours. My body hadn't had any water in 10 hours. And it was like, it told me it was hungry, but after I drank a couple of these, I was okay.
Huh.
So yes. Do you do any type of intermittent fasting, or is this all new for you? No,
but I've heard of it. I've looked it up and things, but what has worked for me is small meals throughout. So
I think that's good too. For me, it helped me I had a big sugar addiction because I was traveling the world and I was like, I want to try, you know, all the baked goods. And then the cruise, I mean, you're on a floating hotel that is giving you decadent meals and cakes and fudge and everything. So I had to get off that ship and be like, I need to detox because I'm not working out every day. I'm not being weighed every day.
Yeah. When I moved back to the States, there's so many choices here for food, and the drinks are so big here.
Yeah.
Like the sodas are just like huge.
Yeah, I had a vocal coach that was like, if you're going to live and work in the States, you are not drinking soda anymore. Here's your lemon water. And I followed her advice and she's helped. And if you didn't see that day I did a live stream on Instagram and you were there. Yeah. I booked that gig. Remember, I was like, I'm doing warm-ups for this one thing. My favorite, when they sent me my contract, it has a COVID clause.
Oh, yes. I saw you said that.
Yeah. I was like, I really hope the COVID clause doesn't go into effect because they're paying me what's called union rates, which is more than what I make in 2 weeks of brick and mortar teaching for a single day salary.
Oh,
so I was like, please, dear God, please let this not go away. But they booked me for the fall concert in October and then another one in May, which is very cool. And I was like, please.
Are we going to know about this upcoming and stuff? How can we follow you?
I'm gonna try to vlog it, at least the rehearsals. I don't know if I can vlog the actual concert because I'm emceeing it and singing in it, but some of the other people might be able to get some footage for me. It's a lot easier to catch the rehearsals because I can literally set a camera up and just film it.
Right.
I did something similar to this concert. That's how I kind of knew to audition for it in 2017. So I kind of know what to expect. It's through Carnegie Hall. They fund this big concert to get kids to know what a symphony orchestra is. So it's an outreach concert for fourth graders all around Central Ohio.
Wow.
And they liked me because some woman came and saw me as Mary Poppins a couple of years ago, and they're like, that girl must be good with kids. So I did it back in 2017. And now I'm applying to other orchestras to do it for them. So I hope it goes well. You'll clearly see it on my Instagram stories. And if I'm lucky, I will do a vlog just to share, like, kids are back in music. And there is a point in the concert where the kids pull out recorders. So it's going to be 450 kids on recorder. And I'm going to be on stage behind a symphony orchestra. And we're going to play together. It's going to be really good. You know what?
Recorders are great.
If nothing else.
No parent ever.
If nothing else, I will get you a clip of the sounds that I'm going to hear with 100 plus recorders trying to play the same song.
Oh, cute. That's hilarious. Oh, sorry, Mindy. Go get a glass of water.
Wait, where'd she go? What happened?
She said, you gals are making me want to eat. Well, thanks for stopping by, Micah. Micah's gotta go.
He's leaving us? Okay. Give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget.
Missed the meat of it. You know, I never tell people. I always forget to tell people that.
I always ask, you see me, I always ask, I always do it as a way to be like, listen, if you can hear me, give a thumbs up. That way I know they can hear, obviously. And then if they want to see something I ask for, it's called the ask. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'll put it around here. I lost 10 pounds in Europe eating and drinking whatever, and then came back. Jessica, I'm the same because I had to walk everywhere in Europe. I had to walk everywhere.
Do you know I still have the sticky note of what to say when you taught me how to do an outro? It's right.
Wait, me? Okay.
You taught me how to do my outro.
What did I say? Hold on. Tell me what I said and I'm going to try to do it. Go ahead.
Why am I embarrassed? Thank you so much for watching. If there are any topics you'd like to see in the future, please put it in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell so you won't miss out on future videos.
That's a great outro, and it's a great ask because you've already given the information they came for.
Yes.
You know, I get so jealous of the YouTubers that got famous or a lot of subscribers like years ago before these formulas came, before it was like a business or a financial, you know, corporate. I get so jealous of them because they have no idea. A lot of the ones I follow that were famous like in 2013, they've made six figures since they were 18 years old. They don't have to worry about anything. And they're just like, what do you mean an outro? They don't even put outros in their videos. They don't have to ask for anything. They already have millions of followers. And I'm just like, here's me with my sticky notes and my goal notebook. Oh yeah, that's my little dino sticker.
A little dino.
You get
I
that?
have a dino sticker on my desk somewhere.
Love it. I only have one more dino. I gave that one away in my 5K giveaway last month. I did a 5K video.
Do you know
April
that's
15th.
around the time that I started following you?
Really?
I think so. And then you talked about a spray. I haven't found the spray, but I found a new kind of spray that I got. So
Ooh, what's that spray for?
I just did an unboxing of Pharmacy. It's like the refreshing and fixing spray that you mentioned, but you had a different brand.
The mist for your face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I gave one away in that 5K giveaway. Did you enter my 5K giveaway?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Awesome. What I did is, because there were so many entries, like from Instagram and from YouTube, I had a website that just put them all in a list. And then I had it literally like randomly pick a number. And then I went down. It was like number 42. So I literally count down 42 and I found the girl. And then I like tried to find her on Instagram. And I was like, I hope this is the right girl. So I took all these screenshots and I just sent it to her. And she got like a dino. My 10K giveaway, I'm giving away a camera actually.
Wow. So Mindy won my 5K or my 500 subscriber. And I ordered this one from you. I clicked on your link on Amazon, but I didn't know if she would get it in time. So I got her this one.
Ooh.
So they had these at the store. So I got her this one. So Mindy and my friend Perla won.
Nice.
And then, did you see I'm doing a Journey to 1,000 subscriber giveaway?
No, hold on.
So when I get to, the announcement of the first prize is at $750. And I'll announce the second prize at $800, $850, $950, and then $1,000. So somebody will win 6 prizes.
So you're teasing up a big package. Is that what we're saying here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is.
I learned it from Athena. She's passion as a verb is her YouTube channel. I love it. It's very positive.
Well, now I have a video to watch later. My journey to one. I love this. The journey to 1K. Mm-hmm. I try to do giveaways that I think would help people, because I figure people who are watching are either like teachers who could use a camera or other YouTubers that could clearly use a camera.
I know it was hard to come up with things because I
have one. Here it is. This is my Lumix 10K camera. It's just a little tiny vlogging camera, and it'll come in like a little leather case. And I try to like make it cutesy. This one is not going to be strictly VIPKid based. Like if someone does Outschool or Kid, like a camera's a camera, right?
Right.
And I'll try to throw fun things in there. We'll see. I just have it. There's a drawer.
I have an
here.
idea. Maybe I should ask you what you think of my idea.
Okay. Can we ask it on the live?
No, because then somebody will know what a prize is. I want to ask you what you think about the prize.
Why don't you Facebook message me at some point? You want a Facebook message over the live so we can talk it up?
Oh, funny. That was an evil kind of laugh, Kristen.
I loved it. I mean, that's what I do with my middle schoolers. I'm like, oh, if someone's talking, I'm like, Johnny, I hear you talking. That must mean you want to sing the solo. And they're like, no.
My son sang for honors music. My son and daughter were in Germany. They got to go to this beautiful place. Oh,
I'm going to assume that the curriculum in Europe really prioritizes music. I'm going to guess it. I've never been a teacher over there.
Well, it's DODS. So it's actually American. It's the Department of Defense. So I worked for the Department of Defense as a teacher.
So was the whole school taught by American teachers?
Yes, we were hired from. Well, except your culture classes.
Gotcha. And did you have to have an actual teaching license, or is it like private school? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look. Ooh, you know what? If I were a teacher, asked you about this giveaway or about teaching overseas?
About that thing.
You know what? I think that's a really good thing to give away. I would definitely consider it maybe towards like one of the last parts of the giveaway. Is anybody here hating how we're talking about this? Is anyone mad at us now?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
you just have to join us.
Guys, subscribe to her page. I try to do those shout outs when you come to my lives. I'm always like, guys, if you see the wrench, that's Kasie, and make sure you're subscribed. Do you like how I was like, come back later at 9 o'clock?
Yes, thank you.
Of course. I hate YouTubers that are like, it's all about my page. It's all about my numbers. I'm like, listen, you're growing a community and that will never work for you.
Oh, you know who we should shout out right now?
Yeah.
Teacher Mindy that's in the chat. She has videos on her farm and everything, and she's got like a mini cow that had a baby, and it's so cute. She's got all kinds of things.
Mindy,
She's got
if you follow me on Instagram, please tell me how to take care of my garden, because I have a feeling you know much better than I ever will.
Oh,
Please.
Danny, Happy Farms, Louisiana,
Gotcha.
is so good with gardening. She's also a VIP Kid teacher.
That's what I love about this program. Like, there are people from all over the place. We've got actual like brick and mortar teachers. We've got actors, people that live on farms. I want somebody, you're gonna be like, Kristen, you're obsessed with this. I want somebody who obviously sold all their stuff and lives in a van, but teaches for VIPKid. That's what I want.
Right?
I would follow. Would you not follow that?
I think it would be great. You just reminded me, my friend, they sold everything. They just retired and are traveling in an RV in Portugal. And they have been for, I don't know, maybe almost a year.
This is your first VIPKid year, right? You're in your first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll notice this as you start referring more. You're going to start noticing patterns of people that want to be referred under you. For example, this is my third spring. I now know I'm going to get more of an older crowd asking me questions because they are retiring from whatever job they had, and they're looking to this for, and I'm only bringing this up now because I kind of noticed it over the past few weeks. And then as I look back in my files, I'm like, wait a minute. I had a surge of older retirees last spring and then the one in 2018, which I find very interesting, that people who are leaving their full-time job are just looking for like more something to do than the real need for income, which I understand.
I think when I first started with VIPKid, a lot of my friends had started the process that are within a couple of years of retirement. So a year or two. So I know they're looking into it. That would be interesting to watch.
No one asked me that when I did that Q&A today. I'm surprised no one asked me like, how did you find VIPKid? So I didn't answer that. I got a lot of like, how did it feel to be denied as a brand ambassador? That must have been really hard. Or somebody phrased it like, are you only having a good YouTube channel to show them that they should just shove it, that they didn't make you an ambassador? And I was like, I'm not going to read that question. I'm going to rephrase that in a positive way.
Where do you get most of your referrals? Is it from your YouTube channel or?
It used to be, but now they're like, we want you to know these people. If they email me information and want to talk about it, I will start a discussion with, kind of like how teacher Nancy or Nancy Taylor doesn't just do sponsorships to do recruiting. She does like join my masterclass and then she brings it up there. Right now, mine this spring has all been Columbus City Schools, because I don't talk about this channel at school. I don't talk about VIPKid because at least in Columbus, teaching is saturated with MLMs. Sell my Avon, do my lip sense or whatever. So I never bring it up because no matter how I spin it or talk about it, it's going to sound MLM-like. When quarantine happened and so many people were losing their jobs, I sent it out as just here's some information. Whether or not you use any codes from me, I don't care. Ask me questions and then wave. Just tidal wave of people. Now, granted, my success rate is like 10%. So if I get 100 people referred, 10 or less are going to actually go through with it, which I think is pretty normal. Nancy said that's kind of like for her. Oh, but you weren't here for milestones.
When I was signing up, that was one of the things that I signed up for, but they canceled it right the next month that I came aboard.
Milestones. I'm going to just say I'm just going to say it. It's okay. My assumption is a lot of people who were teaching less and referring more, a lot of people have been leaving the platform. And my back of my head suspicion is because of milestones. Now I have no proof of any of this. I know no information. I'm not naming any teacher individually. Please don't come for me, YouTube. But the more I see it, the more I'm thinking, I think this teacher may be more enticed to leave and pursue other things. I mean, if referring was your main thing, like, it's been ripped out from underneath a lot.
Right.
Now, I think I told you last time, I was never in it enough to be like, here's my extra 30 grand. Never. Yeah. I wouldn't be living in a condo if that were the case. Let's see here.
Jason, where I teach, I feel like every school has groups of teachers pushing MLMs. Yeah. Oh, Mindy, I did see that you were starting to garden inside because you guys were talking about microgreens this morning.
Ooh, that's
this morning.
Cool.
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
I'm checking the YouTube. We're still at 4 away, but I'm happy with 4 away. I'm in no rush.
That is awesome. Still goals, man.
Micah said something in one of your live streams once. I don't know if I was the one being interviewed or if I was in the audience, but Micah was like, Kristen, the one YouTuber with she said something like she has the most subscribers out of any VIPKid YouTuber that wasn't a brand ambassador. And I was like,
oh, really?
I never thought of that. Like the big ones that we know of, like Nancy Taylor, Teacher Michael, Teacher Aaron, Andrew, those are all ambassadors who have had their videos shown to the platform. And I had never thought of it like that until Micah said that. And I was like, thank you. He referred me to your VIPKid YouTuber Facebook page. I was your 100th follower on that page. Yep. I was like, hey guys, I'm here.
That's awesome.
To the party.
I love that group. Awesome.
I like it too. It's a good place.
You know, we've been on here for almost 2 hours.
Yup. I mean, who's been here the whole 2? Has anybody been here the whole 2 hours?
I think Stephanie.
Stephanie was our first comment. Stephanie, are you still here?
Yeah, she just messaged at the bottom.
Aww.
And Jason's been here for a long time. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you.
I love this.
How many of you are teaching soon? I teach at 5:00.
If you have to go, I'm not teaching this week, but I did tell myself since I didn't work out today, I'm going to walk to the little farmer's like convenience store a couple miles down the street. And I'm going to I just don't like almond milk in my coffee. And I really just want like milk.
I don't like almond milk in my coffee. I love it in my shakes though.
I love it in shakes and I love it in oatmeal because it gives it a good flavor, but I can't do it.
So I can't find coconut milk here. Is that not a thing here in the States? Coconut milk?
No, it is. I just saw it at Whole Foods today when I decided to try to be rich and I went to Whole Foods, which I never go. I go to Kroger. I go to like,
I don't know.
Normally
Kroger.
Priced grocery, like a Trader Joe's, a Meijer, Kroger. No. Okay.
I've never been to a Trader Joe's. We have 3 Walmarts within like 5 miles of me.
Wow.
I thought that was interesting.
I'm typing IEPs while watching you all. Aw, Jason, we're happy to keep you company.
Wow, I haven't had to do IEPs in a long time.
Kasie, you know what I want? I haven't done IEPs. Well, I don't have to. I just received them, but I appreciate them. So thank you. I want you to take one of my ideas that I did on my channel. I want you to do it on yours.
Okay.
I'm like granting you.
I've got
granting you the idea. I think you should do one of these lives during the frenzy.
During the frenzy, but I don't book during the frenzy. I love your frenzy.
Even if you don't book during it, think of all the teachers that are awake during that time. Think of all the people that are up, like wanting to share, have someone to talk to at that time. I had more people on that live than I had in any. I had like over 100 teachers.
I cannot. The amount of questions I was answering in that chat.
Well, also I was doing OBS, so I could share like this screen and then my actual schedule, which I thought was super nice. Yeah. Oh, Stephanie wrote in oatmeal, so smart. Stephanie, the other smart thing to put in your oatmeal when you're heating your almond milk before you put the oats in, put in a touch of salt and a scoop of protein powder because your oatmeal will keep you fuller longer if you put those in. That's from.
I'm going to have to use up my protein powder. I have a ton. I love mine.
But even if you don't do a frenzy or you don't book during the frenzy, you can be on there and have somebody who is booking. Like if I'm going to book classes or somebody else is, you can have them check in, like share your screen, which would be super cool. I feel like that would get you more.
How about we do a Zoom like 5 of us come in on Zoom and we keep checking.
I mean, I would do it. We could also play like Jackbox games in the middle of it while we wait. We could play, and the people can watch if they want. I mean, I would do house parties on Zoom and live if I really gave it the thought. You invite 10 of your favorite VIPKid teachers and we'll do a Jackbox party.
What's a Jackbox party?
What? Oh no. Jackbox.
Is it because I'm old or what?
No. By the way, we have a visitor.
Oh, I see that.
Hi, Sean.
Do you remember? I notice everything. You remember?
Yeah, that's true. Jackbox are games that you play, and we all look at a screen on our computer, but we all submit our answers through our cell phones. So it'll ask us oh, you know what? I'm gonna host that this summer.
Journey. We did that at Journey, right? Where it came up on the screen, and we all picked.
Maybe I wasn't there in that part of I was probably lost in the convention. I'm not gonna lie. I was probably lost. But no, I'm gonna host a VIPKid, and then after that one you can take over. But we'll test it out. We'll see what happens. But I'll put you on it. We'll pick like people that we want to be on our stream, or maybe I'll even ask like the big leagues. I'll ask like Nancy or Michael or Aaron. They want to play VIPKid teacher Jackbox. Maybe if we invite Eric will put it on the Facebook page. I'm
trying to get him to do an interview. I think he would be fun.
What does he say when you ask him?
I've never got a message back, but I think I just need to, maybe Instagram or something is better to contact him, because teacher Michael didn't know I messaged him, or Angela. All 3 of them I happened to come across on a second social media platform, and that's when I asked them. So, hey, Jason, you're welcome to come on with all the guys one day. Oh, my next one is June 11th, I think.
Love it.
I think it's so funny. The guys are always like, can we make it like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then add it like an hour and change? I'm like, hey guys, like, are you guys ready?
Yeah. I mean, your lives go long, but I love it. And it helps out with your watch time. So
that's why.
So we have some big people to thank here. We're going to have to thank Jason for giving you all this watch time, and Stephanie.
Yes.
You know what, and Teacher Mindy, if you don't know what Jackbox is, would you guys be interested in watching one of these channels do a Jackbox Live VIPKid Teacher Edition? Give Kasie's video a thumbs up. If you think we should do a Jackbox party pack, we'll make it family friendly. I'll make sure nothing, because you can answer these questions. It's like we all get asked the same question and we all answer it in a way we think is funny. And then without knowing who submitted what, you have to guess. But there's also like trivia, murder mystery, stand-up comedy, rapping. Like, it is hilarious. We did it with the musical cast of She Loves Me the night that we were supposed to be performing. Quarantine, they closed the show and there were tears. So my husband pulled out Jackbox. I do it with my teachers to try to keep up teacher morale. I have a Columbus City Schools like teachers lounge Jackbox night. So you know what, guys? Oh, you got some thumbs up. I'd love to watch Jackbox.
Okay,
yes.
How do you see your thumbs up? I've been wondering that because I can never see how many I have.
I'm watching it on the desktop.
It looks like I have 3.
You're at 11 right now, but yeah, which is great.
I've never been able to see that before.
Someone wrote, I'd watch it. Okay, I'm gonna host it. We're going to have Teacher Kasie on it. I'm going to send out invites. We're going to try to get some guys in there. Jason already knows what it is.
So how are you going to do it? Do you want to do it on Zoom? Because I now know how to link to other people's channels.
So could you do that? Could we get like 5 or 6 people on a Zoom
I can
call?
have up to 100, but we don't want that many. We talk over each other.
We'll do 6. We'll have you handle the Zoom. I will handle the Jackboxing. Like, so what'll happen is I'll obviously share the screen and share the sound. But what's fun is people watching the live stream, they can vote too. So if Teacher Mindy isn't playing, but she thinks that your answer's funny, she can vote for you. So it's actually interactive with not just the people playing the game, but people who are watching.
Right. Oh, you guys are funny. See, some of us know. Mindy didn't know either.
Oh, really?
Mindy, I think we're older.
I mean, I only know about it because my husband had the Jackbox games, but now we do it all the time. It's great.
Get William on the Jackbox game? Guys, what if he says bad words again?
I
He's on my
mean,
live tomorrow, Mindy. Maybe we should ask him. Oh, he is so funny.
if he's funny, then you want him in the game. Just tell him we have to make it family friendly.
Right.
What
And
sort of things?
he was family friendly. He just said, I forgot.
What unfamily friendly things were said in your Nancy Taylor chat? Can you tell them?
My friends got rid of it before I could even see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess they were just trolls. Like, were they just spammers? Like people who had no idea what you were even doing, they were just there to spam.
Yeah. And Kelly and Kasie took care of them quick from what I was told. But they still won't tell me what they said. So it's probably about me. I don't know.
Oh, no. A lot of spammers, they don't care what it is. The fact that you're live, they'll come in and be like, want to come see the girls on my webcam? Like,
yeah.
That's what it is. I get at least 3 or 4 of those every time I upload. I'll get the like, want to be friends in the comments.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who are you?
This morning I wanted to write, you didn't even watch my video. It only has 1 view, and that was Kasie Morrow.
Whenever somebody leaves a spam comment like, I love this video, I write like, what was your favorite part? Yeah, I know they didn't watch it.
Mindy, then you might get extra watch time, Kasie, if he says bad words, right?
Ooh, I mean, that's always true.
Get all coach-like on it. Oh, funny.
I have a question for you while we wrap up our night. When you finish these live streams, how long does it take for these to process on your YouTube?
So usually they are super quick, but not yesterday. Whenever Paige was here, Monday, the collaboration one was super quick, but Monday Teacher Paige one was not super quick. It took all day.
Mine from 10 o'clock this morning, 13 hours ago, just finished processing, like right now.
Yeah, it's really odd. I don't know because
something's up with that. I'm sure there were times when my live streams weren't showing up in subscription feeds. So I was getting messages like, Kristen, it said you uploaded, but I don't see it anywhere. So
and that's just recently, right?
Yeah, they just fixed it. It says as of April 20th, creators experiencing issues with scheduling premieres and live videos has been taken care of.
Yeah.
So issue has been resolved. So there we go on that one. Do we have any final topics before we let you go to sleep? Is it 11 o'clock? No, it's 10 o'clock.
No, it's only 10 for me.
Okay, it's 11 for me. And I am not setting an alarm tomorrow, so no one wake me up.
Nice. Well, if you wake up, come see us.
Oh yeah, what time? Your live's at 10 o'clock your time or 10 o'clock my time?
Yours.
Okay. I mean, you know what? I'll wake up, but I'll just play it on my TV. Like I'll play the live on my TV and I'll just lay in my bed and be like, hey guys, that was me a few hours ago.
I was just thinking or looking to see if we missed anything. Is there anything else you guys wanted to know that I put that we were going to talk about that we didn't?
Anyone want to know how much weight I lost intermittent fasting, or should I save it till Friday? Should I have them guess? All right, guys.
I think I know. I think you told me, so I won't guess.
All right. You know what? Since we didn't hit my subscriber.
Jason. Oh my
What's
goodness.
up?
He has a class at 1 a.m.
Like in 2 hours from now?
So are you just staying up, Jason? Wow. Man, now I feel bad getting off of here. He needs someone to keep him busy.
He's going to write IEPs by himself.
Oh, poor Jason. Oh my goodness. I'm getting like delirious though.
I know. Well, I don't normally in quarantine. When have we talked well, you do this a lot because you interview, but I don't really talk this long. But I'm okay with it. When I do my voiceovers, by the way, did you like my Suave hair commercial?
I love it. That is so cool.
I feel like a fraud because my next one is for Lincoln cars.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I've never driven a Lincoln, but it's going to be me like in these days. Reliability, it's whatever it is. I don't know. I call it my airplane voice because it's like the voice I would do when I was helping out theaters or whatever. But if anybody in here before we go can guess how much weight I've lost through intermittent fasting and doing Zumba every day, then I'll send a Starbucks gift card. Why not? Can anyone guess? Even if you guess wrong, the first person to write it in these chat boxes, Jason needs some Starbucks. He already said he loved it.
I know. So did Stephanie.
Those will be my 2 if we hit 7,000 on my page. I'd be like, send them. The
right.
Starbucks.
Right.
Yep. We're still 4 away. Sorry, guys. But can anyone guess how much? Put numbers in the chat.
Don't forget, it takes a second for the chat to catch up.
Oh, that's right. We're ahead.
They're just hearing us now. Yeah.
We're time traveling. I forgot.
I'm watching the chat there.
I'm going to tell my sister to join the chat. I'm going to send her the link and be like, come say hi really quick. She's in her lab. My sister is studying COVID-19 and possible cures at the at Washington University in St. Louis. Her entire program was told to stop studying malaria and to purely study COVID-19.
Wow.
So an entire team of medical students.
Oh, Jessica was first. She said 15 pounds. Jason was next. He said 35.
Jessica is correct. Jessica, go DM me on Instagram, Kristen's.classroom. I'll put it in the chat. Do you have the Starbucks app? Please say yes. I have lost 15 pounds. You will actually see a before and now. You know what? I'm going to do a spoiler of this thumbnail on your live. I'm going to pull up the thumbnail right now.
Man, I love it. Someone always announces something on my channel. I love it.
I mean, why not? We're all working on different things. Why wouldn't you? Okay, let me pull up my thumbnail.
I don't know why I keep staring at the chat right now.
Jessica. And that's great. Jessica's been on my page for a long time. All right.
Good.
I am pulling up the thumbnail. This is what you will see on Friday. Please click this video and let me know your thoughts on it. 15 pounds is my halfway mark, actually. I'm going to share screen. This is it going to show me? Is it going to let me share my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to click share.
There you go.
Let me know if you see.
I see you. Oh, look at that.
That is my before. I actually put the weight on the pictures because I was like, listen, there's no shame in this. We're going to share it. They're going to see it in the video anyway. Mm-hmm. There's no clickbait on this. Like, it shows exactly what they're going to see. But how it's even on the title, how I lost 15 pounds, results from intermittent fasting.
Nice.
And that picture of me in a t-shirt is me sneaking into my neighbor's backyard garden.
For a picture?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, man.
Just let me in her back garden without me.
I just did all of my measurements for my first day.
Yeah.
Did I even say what my starting weight is? It's embarrassing. But I've been up here before, so 217.8 is
and
my
where's
start.
The goal?
What's that?
And where's your goal?
Well, I have a very long-term goal more than anything.
Okay.
Because I have a big tattoo that I want. And I've made this goal for 165 for my big tattoo. We're sharing future videos. Oh, is that your sister?
That's the one who's studying COVID-19.
Hey, sister, what's up?
Hey, Katie.
Is she a big sister or a younger sister?
She is 4.5 years younger. I'm going to write, Katie, how is COVID research? Oh, Stephanie Rowe, you look amazing. Thank you.
Yes, she does, Stephanie, you're right. You're so funny. You don't have to type to her. You just say it. She can hear you.
Oh, yeah. See, this is going to be, do you have a playlist of all your how-to videos? So if I just want to watch purely, okay, good. At some point, I'm going to be like, I need to know something. I bet she has it on her page.
My how-to videos are like the shortest ones I've got. They're like 4 to 8 minutes.
Aw.
They're good. Aw. She's the little sister, you said?
Yep. If anyone has any questions for a little sister studying COVID-19, she's only going to be in here for, are you in your lab?
Poor thing. She doesn't want people questioning that. She probably has to deal with it all day.
I mean, she's not testing patients. She's in the lab under the microscope looking at like the actual disease. It's super lonely, but people will start coming back to, she's the only one in her lab at a time. I mean, like, they're with the virus. Like, she's sitting next to it. She'll send me pictures of her, like, eating her lunch, and next to it's, like, a magnifying glass. And I'm like, it's in there, isn't it? It's in there.
Yeah.
Aw, Jessica wrote to you.
Oh, Jessica. Thanks, Jessica.
Are you going to document your experience? I mean, you don't have to.
I've been doing it day by day.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
The only reason I even had my starting picture in that thumbnail was because I was at a girl's bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah, whatever one's for the girl. And someone snapped that picture. That photo was taken September of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I didn't have any pictures of me then. I wasn't doing shows then. Like I didn't do anything. And it's weird to be like 15 pounds later, let me just go climb into my neighbor's garden with a tripod and take a picture on a timer.
I did get into under 200. I forget when I was.
There was a girl in Zumba. There was a girl in my Zumba class, and she wrote that she was in Wonderland when she
Wonderland.
She like ran into class, and she was the girl that was like in the back of Zumba for months. And the day she hit 199, she was like, "I'm going to the front."
I earned this.
I was like, "That's great. Look at her go." Yeah.
It's awesome.
Katie, you don't have to stay here anymore. I just gave you the link to see if you were awake, but we've been in here for hours. We're just
2 hours and 11 minutes. We've been
hanging out with online teachers. Katie, do you have any friends that can follow my Kristen's classroom page so it can hit 7,000? We're looking for friends.
We're looking for
and by we I mean me. But really, they don't have to. I only really want followers that like engage with this material. So I'm always like, if this doesn't appeal to you, like go find your tribe. Go find what does. There's so much here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad she's not in the lab now. It's like 11 o'clock.
Well, she's in your time zone. It's 10.
Oh.
Yeah, she's in St. Louis. So thanks for hanging out with us and talking about COVID. I hope that, Katie, I hope you find the cure and maybe, you can save lives. It'll be great. But you can go down in history as like the one who got the cure. Yeah.
Just working with it, man. All the props to you, Catherine. Does she go by Catherine? Katie.
She goes by Katie, yeah. She and other people tell me it's not the making of the cure that's going to take a while. It's the testing and getting it approved by the FDA in the States. That's what's going to take the time.
Mm-hmm.
Which you said international travel can't happen right now. I wonder.
I don't know.
I can't believe someone willing to YouTube live chatted you for over 2 hours.
Katie, this happens on my channel like 3 times a week. I just chat with people for an hour.
Katie, will you just subscribe to this channel? Just subscribe to this channel because there's a lot of good giveaways coming. And I can, with you on my side, I can have 2 entries. She wrote, thanks, I go by both. Aww.
I'm the baby sister too.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 2 big sisters. Mm-hmm.
I'm the oldest.
We message every single day in my workout group.
Aww.
But everyone's doing something different. Some do Weight Watchers, some do, like I do a beach body program because that's my jam, but we all do something different. So yeah, we're working on testing and things are super slow. Aw, thanks, Katie.
Can't believe someone willingly talked to you on a YouTube live chat. But don't forget, Kate, not only did someone agree to talk to me for 2 hours, but 8 people have agreed to watch it 2 hours and give 12 thumbs up. Katie, give a thumbs up.
We have friends. Oh, and I've got a new subscriber 39 minutes ago. Wow, thank you.
How do you know how long ago they subscribed?
Because it came up on my phone.
Oh, you have notifications on. Okay. I turned off my notifications for everything when we went into quarantine because I would hear a buzz and I would think it was like an emergency at school. Oh. So I was just literally like, I turned off I don't get any notifications unless it's a call or a text, and that's it. You have 14 thumbs ups. Okay.
Wow, thanks, guys.
She wrote, wow, ... She's writing wow because there are people here that will have watched me talk for 2 hours with you. 9 people. 9 people and 13
I already did give a thumbs up. Oh, so she was your partner in crime before when you guys were like doing the dumpster.
Hey, Katie. So we talked about how this channel started. Do you remember in 2011 when you and I would go dumpster dive because we would watch Extreme Couponers on TLC and we wanted to be those people? I would take my brother's baseball cards, the collection. I would take the cards out and keep the actual plastic sheets. Mm-hmm. And I would have like organized coupons in there. And Katie and I, we would go coupon. We like did Aldi price comparisons, like between Aldi and our national grocery store in Columbus. We would go to the store back when it wasn't cool to ever have a camera out in a grocery store. And we would like compare getting the same 12 things. So
Right.
when she sees that, I'm sure she'll comment and be like, we were winners. But that is legitimately what we did. And this channel started with like my 35-cent grocery haul when I would go and get things. I would be so excited that it would be under $1.
I had a baseball card collection.
Did you really? Like
I
in
was
the
a
actual sheets?
Huge tomboy, huge, like baseball, football, GI Joes, like, yeah. My dad had all girls.
We went hours after we got our wisdom teeth removed. Yeah, we got our wisdom teeth out in the same day. My mom drove me, got mine out, drove her, my sister, and we just laid on a couch all day and watched TLC. My parents challenged us to find one product we could get for free.
Okay.
And toothpaste was on sale, 2 for $3, so $1.50. And then we found 75-cent off Crest coupons that doubled. So we got them for free. We paid 5-cent sales tax. And we had we went to that store like 6 times because it was like limit 5 per transaction. We had stacks, and we were special kids.
There are still people that are doing that right now. I mean, I have friends
so
that
much work.
There is a couponing group at the airbase I was just at, but I would use coupons every once in a while when I found them, but I never seeked them out.
Yeah.
Toothpaste is important. I stockpile.
Mostly toothpaste. I mean, it was toothpaste, feminine products, deodorant, shampoo. Now I'm just like, if it's on sale, I'll get 2 and then put one in my hallway closet. Like,
right.
I think as you get older, you're like, wait a minute, I could spend this time with my husband, or I can be clipping coupons. So
yes. People always ask me, like, for school functions, I would always sign up to bring a veggie tray or a fruit tray. And they're like, why are you going to spend all that money? And I'm like, I just don't have time. You know what I mean? I'd rather spend the money than spend my time. So I was always the one that brought fruit tray or veggie tray.
I'm always amazed by the parents at my school that bring, like, they go over the top. Oh my, I'm like, how? But
the amount of people that could cook different international meals, because on base a lot of the military members are married to other groups, other nationality groups.
Other groups.
I could tell you the amount of times I've eaten pancit.
I don't know what that is.
The Filipino, like noodles and girl.
My expertise is ramen, and that's about it. Maybe can I throw sushi in there, or am I getting racist now? Because I really don't know.
I love sushi.
I'll have you know that in my weight loss journey, I gained 5 pounds back overnight, but it was purely sodium from just sushi rolls. But it was so worth it. My husband can weigh in every morning, and I'm sure you've heard me say in my videos, he's lost over 30 pounds. I'm super proud of him. Great. He can weigh in every morning, but the scale's doing this. If I see the scale like go up overnight, I'm like, oh, what a failure. And now I'm just like, girl, did you have that box of mac and cheese and that cookie? Are you sure? You sure it shouldn't go up? Like, let's think about this. But he can do it and it doesn't bother him. Me, if I'm going to go out and eat sushi, I might skip the weigh-in.
But now you know the reason for it and stuff. Yep. But, before people realize that it can fluctuate so much.
Yeah, even like if I wake up and guzzle water, I know if I weigh in, I usually sip my coffee until like your morning trip to the bathroom. And then I'm like, okay, now I can weigh in. But I feel like as women.
Wait, you sip coffee before your morning trip to the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh, no, I roll out of bed and my first trip is the bathroom.
I mean, sometimes, yes. But other times I'm like coffee first, priorities. But if I have to teach a lot of VIPKid, I will make the trip to the bathroom and brush the teeth, spray that stuff on the face. Oh, got to. How do you like that face spray? Do you like it?
I just started using it. I don't know.
What time do you teach tomorrow?
5.
5. Yeah. Girl, you're going to get some sleep tonight, right?
Yeah, this is it. I'm already showered, ready for bed. So
I had thought about that. And then by the time you had told me you were ready for bed, I was like, oh, well, I was going to like take my contacts out, brush my teeth, take off my makeup, put on whatever face cream I have. I'm trying to figure out skincare right now. Cause I'm at that phase where I'm like, I should be taking care of my skin. So in 10 years, I'm thankful that I did. I don't know. Anytime someone cards me at a bar, I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
I know. I got carded and I was like, oh, yay. And the girl's like, well, I don't think you are, but I have to. And I was like, oh, darn.
I'd be like, you don't have to share that information.
Just pretend.
Just stop at the carding part.
Right.
Let's see if anybody, who won my 15-pound giveaway? Was it Jessica?
Jessica. Mm-hmm.
Jessica, if you're still here, you haven't DM'd me. DM me on Instagram so I can send you a gift card. Girl, you're still here, right? I hope. I wonder if hold on. Let me go into my comments. See, I have a lot of teacher Jessica or teacher Jess. I'm like, where? Nope, that might not be her. I don't want to like message a random person and be like, hey, you want some Starbucks?
Hey, was it you?
Hey, was it you? Oh, people wrote to me. You don't do a lot of Instagram, do you?
No, I'm trying to figure it out and learn it. That's actually a module I need to do in Nancy's course.
I like it because I can ask questions to my audience. I can say like, I ask them to send me recommendations. Like in the bottom, there's the little box. You can't see it because my shirt, but they can click it and they can send me like recommendations, what videos they want to see. Mm-hmm. Or I can give them a poll. Like, do you guys want to see a VIPKid video or a teacher blog? And they can pick. So I kind of get an idea, like, what does my audience want? And I might not follow it, but if I'm struggling to come up with an idea, but I'm pretty type A. I have a written out calendar so I know what days videos are going to go up. And I feel like you're like that too because you interview so many people.
It's not because I'm type A though. It's because I'm ADHD. If I don't have stuff written, then I can't stay on one thing. And like, I'm out of coffee. So you guys are going to see how bad it can get here pretty shortly. It's embarrassing.
I might have developed. Can you develop ADHD? Because I may have developed it.
I don't know. I've had it all my life.
So like if my to-do list says edit a video, but I see like a dish on my desk, I think I've got to go do the dishes now. And then I go do the dishes and I think I've got to go sweep the floor now. And that one task that should have taken maybe a half hour takes 3 hours because I've got dishes and then laundry. I don't know. Is that ADHD?
No, well, what happens when you drink Mountain Dew?
I don't drink soda, but I drink a lot of coffee.
What happens when you drink a lot of coffee?
If I have more than 2 cups of coffee, I cannot focus on things. I have to like go outside. Okay,
then you're not.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know.
Caffeine pretty much slows you down. It helps me focus. I can drink it and go right to sleep. One good thing about it is I never have trouble going to sleep. I am on the go all day long, but as soon as I hit my pillow, I am out. But look at my fun new thing I got.
Ooh, I love planners. Where'd you get that?
Yes. And this one is just like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's not really a planner. It's just to-do lists. So then I just rip it off. I just got it at Walmart.
It was a steno pad. I see.
Yeah.
I had to watch it in the replay because the window that I'm looking at our live Zoom, it had that part cut off. But I understand.
But I live by my planner. If it's not in my planner, it's not happening because I won't remember.
That's me with my Google Calendar. I mean, you saw that video where I was like, here's how I organize my time, and it's color coded. I have calendars within calendars.
Wait, I don't know that I saw that one. I don't remember a color coded one.
Oh, hold on. I'll put it in the link box. Why not? It's called How I Organize My Time, and it just basically outlines. You've never had a calendar block before?
Jessica's still here.
I know. I told her to DM me.
Oh, there you are.
I said, girl, I need to send you some. Girl, you won some coffee. You guessed my weight loss, and I'm giving you coffee.
Nice.
Here, I put it in. That video is color coded. Here, I'll actually share my screen. I will show this to you really quick. Let me show you a more clean week, I guess. But here, okay. Let me share my calendar. This might look a little type A.
So is Jessica a teacher too?
I don't know.
Jessica, are you a teacher?
If anybody in this live stream calendar blocks, let me know if this is what it looks like. So it's faded because these dates are in the past. But
gotcha.
But if you look to the left side, you see that I have these calendars that say like VIPKid, YouTube, and travel events, teaching, and tasks. So if I need to put something on my calendar, like notice how workouts are fitness and they're in blue. And if I click it to go away, I could just look at my fitness or I could take it off the calendar.
Right.
This shows me in block form how much time I have each and every week. And if you have a recurring event, like it says wake up every day at 7:00, I program it every Monday to Friday and only Monday to Friday to have that happen. But now if I interview someone or something happens, I can look back on this calendar and say, okay, I'm sure I have your first interview in here somewhere. So there you go.
That's awesome.
I like it because it syncs to my phone. I can invite you. So here you are, live stream with Kasie.
Ooh, I made the calendar.
But I could have invited you. I could have written in here and been like, oh, I want to invite her. So she has that notification on her calendar too.
Oh, wait, you did that.
Oh,
you did
I?
that for this. Or you sent me a screenshot of it.
Oh, from my bathtub. When we had that chat and I was sitting in my bathtub. That's your viewer is going to be like, what are you all doing? Can we talk? So many questions.
Just texting.
Oh, Jessica just messaged me. Okay.
Awesome. Jason uses Microsoft 365 calendar for my jobs.
Love it. And any kind of organization, I am all about that life. Okay, I'm jumping onto I'm still here. I'm rudely looking at my Instagram to make sure she DM me. She did.
So Jason, you're VIPKid teacher and brick and mortar teacher, right? Are you a SPED teacher? Is that why you're doing IEPs? I think SPED is where my heart is. I love teaching children with special needs.
I was nervous to do it, but I just find that in music class, they just like being there. They just like feeling like part of the group. And in music, you're all contributing something. And it's just really sweet. I like it.
Well, for when I was growing up, my uncle had Downs. So for me, it was not anything I had to learn about. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was just part of my life. So I think.
My sister Katie and I, our brother is autistic, so we grew up with it too. Like, we never thought anything of it. People would be like, "What's it like having a brother with autism?" And I'm like, "It's having a brother."
Like, that's all you knew, yeah.
Like, is that the question?
Actually, I'm fascinated by autism. That's like the only books I've ever really read were like Temple Grandin books and learning about autism. And
I used to be really jealous of my brother because we would all try to learn the piano. Myself, my sister, and my brother. He would put in 1/10 of the amount of practice time, but be just as good, if not better, because he could shut his brain off of everything else and just focus. And me and my sister were teenage girls. Like, we didn't do that. So he could go assemble like a 12,000 piece Lego roller coaster set. And we could never do that.
Yeah. So is he an older brother or a younger brother?
He's the youngest. It goes myself, my sister, and then my brother's the youngest.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
They put my heartstrings. Yes, special ed. I'm a deaf and hard of hearing teacher.
Aww.
Jason, I really need to get you on my show now on my interviews. April Emerson came on, and she's a speech and language pathologist.
Nice.
I think that's awesome too, because one of my students can't bring his sounds to the back. Everything is to the front. So equals instead of equals, because he can't get those sounds to the front. So I was like, I need a couple little exercises for him. All right. Wow, I can't believe. Oh, he's the baby. Oh, your sister's still here. Oh, Katie.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Katie, you've willingly watched me talk on YouTube for half an hour?
Wow, you guys all rock. I can't believe
you still have 9 people in here. Look at this life.
That's us. You guys rock. So I think I'm gonna need to go to bed here shortly because I'm getting like really giddy.
Me too. My water ran out and I got tired of this mint tea, so I know.
Okay, I'm going to give, wait, where is it? I'm gonna read it again as I practice. I'm going to give Kristen's outro that she taught me.
Oh, okay, I'm ready.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If there are any topics you'd like to see on my channel, please put them in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you know when we're live again. And so you won't miss any future videos. That's it. How'd I do, Kristen?
If I weren't already subscribed, I'd subscribe.
Oh my
Love
goodness.
it.
I told you I'm getting goofy.
No, it's great. And I wrote Jackbox Games VIPKid edition. It's coming.
Okay.
Summer
We'll talk
of
about it. We'll
2020.
make it happen.
That's right. You bring
We'll
the
make it
Zoom, I will bring the online games, the website.
Mhm.
All right. Are we signing off here? And then do we sign off on everything at once, like Zoom and the live stream?
We'll sign off on Zoom. I have to go into the channel and actually physically end the stream through YouTube.
Gotcha. All right.
So.
Well, I will let you go 2.5 hours exactly.
I cannot believe it. You guys rock. All right, now, if I can get my screen to end. All right, everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.